So
the art looks sick. I'm gonna pull out. I got somebody to leave me their book.
okay,
So I had a book for the store.
cool. That'll work for me.
So,
because
yeah, it's kinda-
I have not even looked at this set yet.
Alrighty, guys. I think the audio's working. I'm here with Chris.
Hey,
we
guys.
did one of these things for Prismatic, but Chris found a bunch of boxes of Journey, and we were opening them on stream. Well, I say we're. I'm just here for the emotional support. He's the one opening them. From what it looked like yesterday, though, the pull rates were really good.
That's what
So
I've been hearing, so I'm hoping.
should be able to get close to a full set with what you got.
Yeah, I'm doing the floor pull. So these are the binder packs.
Okay.
Yep.
So you didn't even get.
No, I haven't even.
I
cracked
was
the box
expecting
yet.
you to get like all the packs out for the boxes
No,
and stuff, and
we'll
didn't
do-
even get there yet.
We'll do box at a time.
Fair enough.
We got them all out last time, and it went horrible for Prismatic. But
That's fair.
so we'll try to
You gotta
change
split it up. Oh, see, second pack in, we already hit something. The good news is Joe and Katie are gonna wind up with a lot of code cards for this set.
Yes, they are.
Oh, shit. I should make a Facebook post as long as I'm here. I'll promote it. I'm sure some people like to watch the stuff be cracked.
I like the artwork on the Snorlax at this set.
Oh, that's a nice one, yeah.
If the pull rates are what they're supposed to be, we're probably gonna end up with a lot of these. We'll just move these over here out of the way because nobody wants to see reverses and hollows.
Reverses are cool, but yeah. Eddie guy messaged me. He asked me if I had any.
My queue just reset.
Oh, painful. Hopefully it's a fake queue.
Hopefully it's a fake queue because mine just reset.
Yeah, I had a guy message me if I had any ETBs left, and I told him no, I sold out last night, and then he says, "Is it possible for you to hold one for me?"
From
Unfortunately
this
not.
imaginary stack of boxes I have over here.
Yeah, unfortunately it is impossible.
Yeah, you can't hold anything nowadays.
Well, I can't hold anything I don't have, so. I just feel bad for him because he misread my answer. So he like thinks there's a chance, and there's not a chance. I hate how my mobile data always turns on its own. This is like the phone trying to brick itself on me. So I buy this is like a 9-year-old phone, so
Oh, nice.
it wants me to upgrade.
Yeah. Take his ACM. It's not bad. 2 arts out of 6 binders.
That's not shabby at all. That's a good start. Yeah, you gotta be careful with those because where they
Yeah,
put the
that's
box
a box
toppers.
topper.
Yep.
I looked for it. I saw it was on the other side.
Now, I did hear reports, and not from this store, but from other parts of the country. There was a few of those that, like, they're supposed to be enhanced, they just forgot to put the box toppers in. So, hopefully, I didn't hear any of that happening, last night here or from anybody that got boxes, so hopefully those ones, the ones that you got aren't bad.
Right. I'm pretty sure you can see the box topper from the side before you
You
crack
probably
it.
can, because you can kind of squeeze it a little bit to look.
So that might, I'll start looking for that in case there isn't one, because that box will be worth more, because it's technically an air box.
Probably. These ones too. Have you decided you're just like gonna send them all off to get graded, try to get tens on them?
I'm not sure.
Because the first few tens of these are gonna go for fucking like $500 or some shit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not sure on it. I might send a couple off, but
Yeah, I was hoping I was gonna wind up with an extra box last night so I could get one for myself, but it was like nope. I had some hope. There were I want to say like the first 10 people in line, there were like 2 that didn't take boxes, and I was like, oh, there might be one left at the end of the night. And I was like, nah, not a chance.
they gone.
Yep. Tried to convince my brother to come up today. He said he might stop by, but probably at this point he's not gonna. He'll come hang out because it's his day off, so he's probably hanging out with his girlfriend, I guess.
That makes sense, especially if he doesn't get too many.
I'll text him and see if he's coming by. Ooh. The chase one of these looks real cool.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be back in a second. This is the PS guy.
Yeah, of course, you walked away for the Russia Ram. Need help carrying it?
No, I'm good. I just got through today.
Okay.
It's only ever bad when there's a release.
Yeah.
It's like 10 or 12 boxes.
Of course, the timing.
What?
As soon as you got up, I pulled the Russia Ram.
Did you really? Oh shit. I gotta stand up more often, I guess. Fuck. That's a good start.
Huh?
Let's steal this for a
Yeah,
second.
no worries. Do your thing.
Actually don't remember what this is. Stuff I need to do right now. Oh, I got some one piece shit. Alright, I'll open this. Got the Facebook post about One Piece stuff coming in.
I already got my first double. Which,
That's always fun.
yeah, it's all right. Doubles are good,
Yeah.
especially when you're trying to do 2 master sets.
Trade day on Saturday.
Working.
Oh, you work again?
Yeah.
Jesus.
No, wait. I think we're off Sat. Yep. Tuesday. No, I'll be off. I should, as long as I don't get overtime. Should be here.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
I don't know though. Weekends have been pretty shit. So
What?
weekends have been pretty shit staff wise. So
Oh.
it's easy money. I mean,
Yeah. No, I mean overtime probably is. Yeah. Helps fund the addiction, right?
yep. You gotta have the OT to get the cards. So
Fuck these guys. They're supposed to send me 3.
look out.
Oh, they're just buried somewhere else. Sure, whatever.
Hmm.
Alright. Well, good enough to make my Facebook post.
It's Ian.
If anybody watching the stream likes One Piece, I got a restock of 6 and 7, Wings of Captain, and 500 Years in the Future. So they'll be on sale Wednesday. My brother's like, oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. I was supposed to come see you. Oh no.
I have no idea what these things are even going for. Whoops. I know One Piece is hot, and I can never get. Well, nobody can ever get enough of it. So it's Bandai. Bandai intentionally doesn't print much of that shit. They do it with Dragon Ball as well.
Gotta love these. Short print, just so there's a FOMO of it.
This one, Bandai is really bad. They have the money too, so it's like they want the artificial. Well, it's not artificial because there is a lot of demand, but the problem they're having is people can't get the cards to play the game. So I think the game would be bigger if there was more product for it, but it's still like everybody wants it to collect and shit. So you know the set 1. I think they're almost $2,000 a box already, and it's like 2 years old, 3 years old, something like that.
Well, I mean, isn't that the set where it come out for like 100 something MSRP? By the end of the night, it was like $300 a box. Or is it?
I think it was less to start, but I wasn't. I had a buddy of mine who was like, "This is gonna be good. You need to get it," and I was like, I'm not a manga person. I don't know what One Piece is. It's just not. It's not for me. And he was like, "You're gonna regret it." And I'm like, "Yeah, probably, but it is what it is. I don't, I don't touch shit that I don't understand." Right.
Right. You gotta at least have it's like shooting yourself in the foot.
Yeah, he's got several cases of set 1. So every like month or two, he sends me a screenshot of like the stacks in his basement. He's like, "Bet you wish you had these right now."
Oh. Bet you forgot you gave me a key to your house.
No, he doesn't keep them in his house.
Oh no, it's anything that valuable. You gotta,
Yeah.
It's too easy to find out where somebody lives nowadays.
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, my personal thoughts are anything over like 5 or 10K you just should not have in your house. So like total, right?
Mm-hmm. And let alone somebody come to steal it from you, or God forbid something happens to the house. You know,
Yeah.
tornado, fire, flood.
Oh yeah. Yep. I think I would never be comfortable having anything valuable like that in my house, but I think if you are the kind of person that is like, yeah, fuck it, I'll keep it in the house, at the very least it has to be like either like under, you know, floorboard safe or like a huge ass gun safe or some shit like that, right? Otherwise it's
Yeah, you're just asking for trouble, especially if you buy a lot of stuff from eBay
oh yeah.
and have it shipped to your house. That's why I got a PO box. All my
Yep.
stuff goes to a PO box, and I go pick it up.
Yep, I think that's what you gotta do.
Mhm.
And it's the same way as like if you have an expensive individual card, you wouldn't let it sit there sleeveless, right? You'd have it like you'd spend a little bit on like either a nice binder, or some top loader, or some shit, right?
Yep.
It's like when you have a bunch of expensive stuff, you have to spend a little bit more on the way to protect it. So.
Yep.
And like bank safety deposit boxes are cheap, man. You can get them for like under $200 a year. So those ones that's hard to beat, especially if you just have singles. You can get nice size ones that'll hold a shit ton of singles.
Yep. And you know they're safe, secure.
Yeah, I mean as safe as they can be, right? Like if they were gonna get into a bank for your cards, they're gonna get into your house if you kept them at your house, you know.
Yeah,
So
that's. And honestly, if they're robbing a bank, they're not going through safety deposit box looking for cards.
right, looking for quick shit like really like more expensive and less bulky. So like all the expensive fucking jewelry and shit.
Yep. That's it.
Ooh. I would definitely be interested in that, my friend.
Gotta love when nice offers come through.
Yeah, a guy messaged me. He's like, I'm getting 2 PC Journey ETBs. I think I want to get rid of one. Would you like it? It's like, absolutely. I would take it. It'll be a fucking... I know those things are expensive, but yeah.
Yeah.
Journey ETB, yeah. I'm down.
Especially a PC ETB.
Yeah. Yeah, those always, I mean, obviously I haven't had Journey, but like the sets where I did have, those would go pretty quick, or like, whenever I get the older ones traded in, like, you know, a 151 PC one comes in,
Yeah.
I mean, even if the price doesn't matter on it, it doesn't make
Nope.
it a day here, so.
That's going right back out the door with somebody.
Yeah, I think that's something where like this place is a little unique. Most stores, it seems like it's the Pokemon is more like player focused or casual collector, and here it's like I've got my people that play Pokemon, but 95% of the Pokemon guys that come in here, they're collector style.
Yeah.
So it's like, and a decent chunk of them are like the you know the higher end ones. So stuff like that might have. It's very sought after, but like it might not have a market at other stores. Like people that come here appreciate and realize its value. So I guess is the nice way to say it.
Yeah. Oh, I finally got word back from PSA on those 2 box toppers I got from you.
Yeah.
5 and a 7. So
Which ones?
the Charizard and the Dark Blastoise.
What?
5 and a 7.
No way.
Yeah. Well, the one had that huge crease through the top corner of it, so I knew it wasn't going to get more than a 7. But it ended up getting a 5, and then the Dark Blastoise came back at a 7.
I'm surprised on the Blastoise they only gave you a 7.
Yeah.
Wow. They must grade those things insanely hard.
Well, getting those back here soon.
Wow, I gave you a 7 on the Dark Blastoise.
Like I said, I knew if I was gonna get an 8 on either of them, that would be a miracle. But
I thought the Blastoise, maybe I just don't remember the condition. I thought the Blastoise was better than that.
I thought the Blastoise might crack 8 at the most, but I knew that Charizard with that crease in the top corner was gonna take a hit. But I didn't think it was gonna take a 5 hit. But
Yeah, 5 is gross.
it is what it is. Can't complain. If you do, nobody's gonna listen anyways.
Yeah. Shit. That Dragonite I got in my showcase over there is teasing me every day. It says. I've had it a week and it's calling my name.
I was gonna say, if it sits for over 2 weeks, it's all yours, right? Isn't that the rule?
Oh.
2-week rule?
The benefit of owning a card store, if something comes in that I really want, I have the first dibs on it.
Mhm.
But it's in the showcase for a reason.
Oh yeah, I mean, that's why I can't own a card store. It'll come in and never go back out.
There are some things that roll in that are very challenging.
I know. I've tempted a few things off you that.
There was a certain legendary collection Charizard box topper that was a PSA 9 that came in here one day. That one was really hard to get rid of.
It's probably sitting on my desk right now, right next to the base set booster pack I got from you.
That one was something else that was really hard for me. That was from the personal collection. The Charizard was a trade-in.
There's been a couple apple juice nights where
You got close to opening it.
it got in my hand, but I never took it out of the plastic wrap.
Dude, if you ever crack it and there's a Charizard in there, man, it's gonna be nuts.
The only thing that stopped me from cracking it is the fact that I promised you if I crack it, I would crack it in front of you here. I think that's the only thing that stopped that thing from being unsealed.
So that's the trick. I just gotta make you agree to that, and then we keep you from opening some of that shit.
Yep.
Oh man.
What the hell just happened?
No, I
My
think.
my screen flashed and it just went back to the main page.
Does it say anything?
No,
Yeah,
no.
mine hasn't changed. I don't think.
Mine just like I don't know what happened. I hope I don't get reset again.
I'd be lame.
That'd be my luck though. I've already reminded myself that I'm gonna have to buy a box off of eBay, just like I will for Journey for this collection.
Oh, for the ET, yeah.
It is what it is.
Did
at
you
this
see?
point.
Did you see the arts on it?
Mm-mm.
So the actual ETB art, I posted it on Facebook. It's got Mewtwo and Giovanni on it.
Oh, for Destin Rivals.
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw that.
The Pokemon Center version, the colors are backwards, so it visually looks different. It's not just a Pokemon Center stamp. The visual is completely different too. It looks good.
The box toppers on this side.
Yeah, they leaked sometime today. I don't know exactly when it happened, but PokeBeach has them all up if you want to check. They got like all the arts for it.
Oh, really?
Yep. Yeah, the ETBs, the boxes. I think they put up the promotional stuff too, so like I know what my marketing kit for it's gonna have, and I'm gonna have a fucking Mewtwo lenticular to hang from the ceiling. It looks like
nice.
it's gonna be set. Yeah,
That's awesome.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm gonna have to. I wanted to keep my 151 one front and center because that was the first marketing kit that I got from Pokemon Company.
Okay.
Or well, first one with the lenticular, and it was like 151's such an iconic set.
Mm-hmm.
But I think when Destin Rival comes up, I think it's gonna go in front of it.
Yeah, that is.
That's it's the Team Rocket set. It's pretty fucking good.
I don't know why they just had to go and rename it. Just bring it back. I mean, I get it. You already got a Team Rocket set, so it's for
I
collectors and
think
all
it would have
that.
been cool if the whole set was just Team Rocket. I don't like that they're mixing it with another Japanese set, but like I guess if you're mixing it, you can't really keep it on the Team Rocket name.
Yep.
But yeah, I agree. Like if it was just named the Glory of Team Rocket,
Oh,
whew,
100%.
straight fire. But that's like, yeah, that's the Japanese name, so it's like, whatever. The Japanese rocket half. At least it's not one. If they had made this set a specialty set, Chris.
Oh, dude.
Yeah, I don't even want to. I don't want to talk about
No,
that.
no. I'm still shell shocked from Prismatic, so, and I will be for a long time.
Yeah. Guy was in here last night for the midnight release. He told me he got I think it was whatever the limit was. He got the super premiums on Pokemon Center. He was just there and was able to secure them.
Nice.
He was like $89 or whatever. Yeah.
Nice.
He was like, I don't know what to do, DJ. I could probably sell one for like $400, but I want them both.
I will be, if I get one, I will be cracking it.
Oh yeah. I don't know. I hope. I mean, I asked for the maximum I can ask for that shit. But my gut, and I hope it's wrong. I really fucking hope it's wrong. My gut feeling is I'm gonna wind up with like 4 for the entire store, and it's gonna be a disaster.
Yeah, it's gonna be a hell of a midnight release.
I won't be doing a midnight release. I get 4. Just not gonna happen. Yeah, I actually had that question come up last night. It was like, are you going to be doing a midnight release for that? So, well, it depends on how many I get. If I get like 4, not a chance.
I get it.
Because I'll have 20 people in line, and most of them will be, pissed off.
20?
Like, nope.
I think 20 will be the floor number on that. As soon as you put out that
If I say
release,
I have 4 to go around, I wouldn't have more than 20 people.
True.
I'd have a couple people. I'd have a couple people wait, hoping that I was lying. I'd have a couple people say that because they did it for the Prismatic release too, where like people like, oh, you just held all the product for you and your neckbeard friends.
Yeah,
and I was like, no, I sold it all. I didn't even get any for myself. Fuck you.
Yeah, I remember that guy. I think I was opening. What was I opening?
We were doing a podcast.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
and
we
the
were
guy's like being a dick, and it's like, bro. Stuff like that always hurts because it's like I don't have any for myself. But that's always annoyed me a little bit. Like with my other store, with Card Castle, there would be people that would come in, and I was good at Magic, right? And so like people would come in and they'd be ignorant to my history, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're only good at a card game because you own a store and you get to be around cards all day." And it's like the reality was, no, I was good before the store. I'm good in spite of the store because I have to be here and not practice when I could be practicing. So, like, in my mind, me owning the store was, like, a detriment to my competitiveness with the game. And them saying, like, oh, you're only good because of it, that would always piss me off. So, I'm more mellow in my older age. But back then, I would really have to bite my tongue on that one because it would annoy me a lot.
I like the art.
It's like, no, I'm good because I'm good, not because I own a store.
No.
Lots of people own card stores and aren't good at card games. I think this is one of my favorite art in the set. This art,
beautiful art. Like I said,
I love it.
I purposely didn't look just so I get
be surprised.
Yeah,
fair enough.
That's a beautiful card.
I should probably close this book then so you can't see anything.
I can't see that far anyways, even with my glasses on.
I think that's the playable one. People are telling me there's like one of the Brock's cards is playable on this set for competitive.
Search your deck for 2 basic Pokemon.
Yeah, this Reshiram is sick.
Yeah.
I should actually count. I'm curious how many double rares there are. I wonder if you got them all yet or not. Because it is a smaller set. Wait, 130 something, right? 160. Okay. I mean, it's the 160 still kind of small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that 8? I guess that's probably 8. It's hard to tell. I guess that's probably 8. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Looks like there's 16 double rares.
16?
Yeah,
Okay.
so you're not quite there yet. You're at like
3, 6,
9 with 8 uniques.
Yeah.
halfway there in 2 boxes. That's not
That's
bad.
not bad at all. I mean, if it was
No.
prismatic, we would have one.
You'd have 1 Master Ball, 2 Pokeballs, and just like a random Ogre Pond double rare. That would be you.
We're up to 9 now.
We got here, so 4, 8, 12, 24, 28, 29, 30, 31. So there's 31 like secret rares.
Okay. How many golds does that got?
3.
3.
3 gold.
All right.
2 of them kind of look like shit. Or no, I'm sorry. 1 looks like shit, and there's 2 really good ones. He's got a really cool art when you pull the big one at him. I think that. Oh man, there's just some really good ones in this set. It might be my favorite. The way they just did it. It looks. I don't like the Pokemon, but I like the art.
Right. That's the thing, right?
There's a lot of really good arts.
I was gonna say the arts have just been going through the roof as the sets evolve.
They're so. I mean, that's what's helping fuel all this. It's
Yeah,
like
right.
this is art. People love the art, and like they collect. Especially over the last few months, I've had a ton of people that have been here. Oh, I only want to collect, every card from a specific artist and shit like that. Which I never had any of that last year. So a lot of people are doing that. I've always had people like, oh, I like specific Pokemon or this specific art, that kind of stuff. But I had a girl in here last night who she loved ferrets.
Oh,
She was
okay.
like, oh, I just want to pull the ferret. I don't care about anything else. I just want to pull
Just
the
give me
ferret.
that for it.
And then the guy next to her crack and pulls the fold, and she's like, son of a bitch.
Oh.
I just wanted the ferret.
That sucks.
This was the hot table last night.
Was it?
Yeah, yep. There were 4 people opening, and there were 3? No, there were just 2. 2 Reshiram's pulled. And then I had 2 people message me that they pulled Reshiram's after they went home as well.
Nice.
So, yeah, it sounds there were a couple, like the Lily's Clefairy. One guy pulled 2 of these out of his 1 box,
Oh,
so he
wow.
was like super happy on the first one, and then on the second one, he's like, I'm not as happy. I wish it was something else.
How many SIRs are here? 5? 6? Then you said 3 gold. Usually there's 5.
It's a double gold stars, yes,
Yeah.
they are, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Yeah, there's 3 gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 SIR.
6 SIR. Okay. So usually there's around 5 to 7, unless you get the Prismatic Evolution 32,
Yeah. I think
where you
the
can't pull any of them.
I think the Zoroark and the Clefairy are like the expensive ones, at least right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of good art in this set. Shit. Even just some of the art rares are really sick. You got the Whale Lord?
I got the whale.
Nice. Bunch of people were looking for that yesterday. Nobody pulled that yesterday, and I only had 1 person pull it at the pre-release.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Just the color scheme. It's like
Yeah, it's just jumping out of the water. It's good. I should have the Twitch
So-
chat open somewhere so I can see if people are talking to me or us.
yeah, that might help.
I'm lazy.
So many adult jokes come from that one card as soon as I see it. It's like, the kid set. The kid set. It's a kid set.
Don't want to be tagged or plugged with a link of yours. Sure. That's nice. Guy messaged me. He one of the guys who took their boxes home was like, "Oh, I did a few unboxing videos of what I got. I want to make sure it's okay to you know, tag your store." And it's like, absolutely, go for it.
Heck yeah.
I'm not gonna turn that shit down.
No.
Now I'll be sad if he asks and I say okay, and then like the tags are like, "Game time sucks. Game time's the worst. Don't go to game time." But yeah, it is what it is.
I mean, there's that community out there. You know, everybody's gonna have their haters.
Yeah,
especially
you know,
with,
everybody. You could find fuck, you know, I got people that don't like me, so
Yeah, exactly.
I had what was it, last week or 2 weeks ago?
I don't want to say his name because I don't want to get sued. You know who you are, jackass.
Yeah. I had a guy. It was during my last big Pokemon event, so like 2 weeks ago. I had somebody in, and somebody I always been friendly to. I thought they were a friendly person, and I mean, they were just they come in every so often, and they were complaining about oh, they can't buy Pokemon cards for me because I just have too much going on in my showcases. It's like I have too many selections, like too much. I should have less cards in there, and the cards should be spread out more. And it's like, so you want me to offer a more limited selection?
Then you already
So,
have. I mean,
Yeah, I respect his opinion. I just disagree with it.
yeah,
You know?
I mean, no, I mean,
In an ideal world, the store would be bigger. There'd be a million more showcases, and you'd be
Exactly.
able to see like 100% of every card. But
Yep.
that's just like, I
It's
don't
not
have
feasible.
the real. Yeah, I don't have the real estate, and showcases are fucking expensive, dude.
yeah. Plus, you start bringing all those showcases, you cut down on the game time play area.
Yeah,
and-
yeah. I need this space. I do a couple big ones a year, so I got a big Pokemon one I just put on the schedule in May.
I've seen that.
The 1K.
Yep.
That'll be cool. See how it goes. I hope I don't lose money on it. I've not done a big Pokemon tournament like that before, so did the math. I think I need like 30 or 31 people to show up. That's my break even. So I hope I get about 30.
Hopefully get about 60.
There's no way I'll get 60, but
You never know. They could come out of the woodwork.
stretch goal of 40 would be cool. I just don't think there's the community, especially at that like
Yeah.
competitive level.
I can see that. You say there was 16 of the doubles?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what I counted. I might have missed one, but looked like 16 to me.
Oh, I'm just going to adjust the piles.
Fair
You know,
enough.
My ADD. Shiny.
I see a joke that somebody posts here. It says, coworker, why do you call everyone fucker? Me. It's gender neutral. That's a good one. You're gonna piss everybody off equally if you call everyone a fucker.
Yep. Nobody can claim anything with
Yeah,
that word.
love it. Oh, he said he got some good stuff. That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah, if you're listening, I'm sure it was hard not to open those packs.
Speaking of,
What'd we do? Oh, you got the fur. Isn't that sick art?
That's
I love
sick
that art.
start speaking the SIRs and know what this is.
Yeah, I see why she wanted it so much.
It's a beautiful card. Beautiful card. I mean, I can't lie. I mean, 2 boxes in, or getting the end of the 2 boxes. I triggered Wiz's ADD. Let's see what he said.
Oh, your is that your Australian buddy or whatever?
My British buddy.
British buddy, okay.
Something
You got him watching.
Was, please sort out piles. You have duplicates right by you. Okay. Duplicates, right?
Just leave them. Who cares? Here you go, buddy. No, just leave it. That's who cares.
Trying to figure out
I'm
where his
trolling.
duplicate is. Like,
He probably
different.
thinks. Is this a double or is this different?
No, it's two of the same.
No, but I mean, maybe he's thinking that this should be over here because it's like the same rarity. Oh, it isn't the same rarity.
No, those
it's
are
got
all
the white stars.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those are all EXs.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he wants your Dunsparce next to each other.
Oh, I'm gonna leave it.
Yeah.
He'll send me another message here in a minute. Then I'll hear about it when I get home.
Yeah. See, if I had a buddy watching me stream, I'd do everything like they were complaining about stuff. I'd do everything I could to troll the shit out of him.
Oh, this is gonna troll the shit out of him either way.
You said he's into he collects Pokemon too, right?
Yeah. He's got 4 kids,
Oh, okay.
so he's got a limited income to collect them.
Yeah, it's a little bit hard to collect when you got 4 kids.
Yeah. The blue one right by the rainbow card. Blue one. They're 2 different cards.
Does he want them color sorted?
Are you- do you want them sorted by color? Is that what you want?
You just gotta start fucking with it, Chris.
Oh, I got it. I got you. I seen it. Good job, buddy. I got you. I got it. He stopped typing. He goes, he got Thank you, buddy.
Oh, shit. I hope you guys are having fun
Dumbass.
watching this.
Thanks,
Shit.
buddy. Slide that one over so there's no hole.
So, long term, like, do you have like a big hit or a grail or like, you know, something you're chasing? Like, what's your big thing you want from Pokemon?
The big thing, like personally, is I want to have one of every ETB in every box ever made. I know it's
That's-
not possible, never gonna happen, because I got in and got out. But my main goal is to have one box of every ETB ever made in the collection.
That's a disgusting goal. Like,
Yes.
that'll be so cool when you do that.
So
Cause there's some, I mean,
it's like $4,000 or $5,000 boxes.
yeah,
already.
yeah. There's a
So-
few that are in the couple grand range.
If do I think it's ever gonna happen? I didn't look see if this pocket lighter is. Do I think it's ever gonna happen? Maybe the day before I die, somebody will walk.
I mean, it's like a long-term goal
Oh,
is
yeah.
just that, right? It's like you're not meant to do it tomorrow, you know?
no.
So
That's definitely the long-term goal, and like I said, as long as I stay current, just gotta
Yeah.
slowly start going back. On
yeah,
it.
once every couple of months,
Yep.
pick up one of the older ones, and eventually,
Yep.
yeah. I don't know what mine is. I got a goal for this year on what I want, but I don't have like one overarching like capstone, right, kind of thing. I don't have that for Pokemon for me.
I mean, you got a few of the grails already. I mean,
Stuff from when I was a kid. That's cheating. So.
yeah. Well, not only that, but you just picked up the sequential Poncho Pikachu.
Oh yeah, this
That's
is
that's a huge pickup.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of those in the world. That's cool.
I mean, just
The
some
Latios 10 I got last year is like tripled in value, so it's like, yeah, that's something that's cool too, I guess.
Yeah, I still can't believe I pulled that Latias from that random box. Like,
You pull what, like 5 or 6 of them now?
yeah, literally.
Disgusting. Why can't you fucking pull Greninjas like that?
Can't pull the Greninja, but I can pull 5 or 6, 3 Pikachus, a Latias.
Oh man. feel bad. You wasted all your luck on Surging Sparks.
I'll do it.
You just needed to save it for the Team Rocket set.
We'll see.
Man, I gotta get myself some of that one.
Yeah, that's a once in a generation
Yeah,
set right
unless
there.
I get allocated like 5 boxes or something here, I'm probably gonna just take a box for myself. Well, I say take, but I'm gonna buy a box for
Yeah.
myself.
I mean,
It's like I will be the number 0 person in line at my midnight release for that one. I want a box.
DJ, why are you standing outside? I'm getting the first box. Oh, okay. I say you should start changing it up. Have a line at the front door and the back door. Flip a coin at 11:30 and see which door gets first dibs.
I'm trying to figure something out with that because I don't know how to handle it. I mean, it's getting to the point to where, and I do a lot of Pokemon, so I get decent allocations on most things. But it's not what it was this time last year, right?
Right. Oh, most of.
I think I'm getting to the point to where I'm going to start having more people here for the releases than I have products. So I need to figure out a way to do like and some people are going to think it's scummy or shit, but like some sort of priority queue or something like that, right?
First come, first serve.
Like,
Unfortunately.
Yeah.
That's the easiest, most fair way. I mean, if some guy wants to stand outside for 6 hours and hang out, the guy deserves it. Rather than going, everybody in line gets thrown into a wheel, and I'm going to spin the wheel. And
I mean, Vaughn here yesterday, he showed up at 1 p.m. when I opened my store. He's like, I'm getting my shit tonight.
Yep.
So he hung out in here until I closed, and I think he was 3rd in line or something. So he got what he wanted.
I mean, the dedicated ones are going to get it. So,
Yeah.
I mean, there's no sense to reward somebody that, well, yeah, I came out. You came out 5 minutes before the store opened, got in line, and got lucky on a wheel spin.
Yep. I had a couple people that showed up to my pre-release last week, and it was that way. They showed up at like 11:50 or 11:55, and I had completely sold out by 11. So they got upset that I didn't have any space, and one of them left me a 1-star review on Google and that kind of stuff. And it's like, I can't help with that.
Nope.
That's Pokemon Company sends so many pre-release kits to me, and that's it.
Yep.
So if you want to help me get more pre-release kits, come play in my Pokemon League, because it's all based on how many people play in the Pokemon League.
Exactly.
Here. But
There's ways to get
It's
more
like, I
product
can't
in the
help.
store, but you have to be involved.
yeah,
So, and then people like that are going to happen. Like, you're
yeah.
never-
There's always going to be unhappy
yeah,
people.
you're never going to please everybody, and if you
Yeah.
if you do, something's wrong.
Yeah, you're too much of a doormat if you please
Yeah,
everybody.
exactly.
But I'm kind of like, my mind, I always feel bad too. Like if somebody comes in and then they walk out without anything, it's like they took the time to come to the store and they left without anything. I feel bad about that,
Yeah.
because then it's like it's not a good experience for them, right? So I feel bad when I don't have stuff for people, and it's been happening more lately with the sealed product. I get more people coming and looking for sealed, and it's like I just don't have very much of it.
Yeah, nobody
So,
does though.
Yeah.
That's a Pokemon problem right now.
Yeah,
Is
it's not. Yeah, it's not a problem I can solve,
No.
but it's still,
It's- And that's what people don't realize. That, like, the FOMO is huge right now. And it's like,
Yep.
sorry. I mean, where were you last year? Where were you? Oh, Pocket hadn't come out yet, and I didn't. Oh,
I think it's funny too how like people will complain about the scalping or just kind of like some products being a couple dollars over MSRP, like in real life brick and mortar situations, but yet they'll hop on Whatnot and pay $25 or $30 a pack and smile about it when
Yes.
the pack has obviously been resealed and the streamer's a scammer, and it's like, oh no, that guy's the best person in the world, but the evil card store with the the place to play and all the overhead and all that, it's like they're the they're the bad guys.
yep.
So
It's like, I don't get it. Like, well, Myers is selling it for this. Well, go stand in
I'm
line.
not Myers.
Go stand in line at Myers
Nope.
and
The way-
fight the 40 people that are there for it.
People that use those kind of comments, they don't understand how it works.
No.
Myers and like Walmart's, they don't pay for any of that product. It's all stocked by AJM, right?
Yep.
They don't pay for the product. They don't care if it gets stolen. That comes out of AJM's pocket, and then when it sells, it's like they just basically get a commission on the sale, and AJM gets the rest of it.
Had to double check, make sure I didn't have a kill. I didn't want him to have a meltdown again.
Yeah, but that stuff, that's like And you said your buddy's British, right? So
Yeah.
I know those guys. When things are bad, they get even more fucked than us over in the U.S. So I'm sure he's experiencing the same shit. But there's just there's been shit over the last 2 weeks with the stalkers. I mean, AJM is making them take pictures after they put them out now because those guys have been stealing. Like the people putting the packs out have been stealing them.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. The distributors have been side door dealing them.
And that's a whole. I don't even want to talk about distributors because I'm gonna get cut off if I go on those rants. There's things I want to say, but I can't. Maybe if I don't ever own a card store one day, there'll be things I can talk about from this era. But there's a lot of behind the scenes bullshit with distribution right now.
Oh, yeah.
And even like on AJM's side, right? You can be like, oh well, they're technically a big distributor, right? They have shell companies selling the product online instead of putting it where it's supposed to be.
Yep.
And that's not like I need to shut up because I'm gonna lose my distribution access. But yeah, there's a lot of, especially these last 6 months, there's a lot of dirty shit distribution doing.
And it's not even distribution; it's the stores themselves. Like I've heard, I'm not going it because I'm too good. I have too good a relationship with most of these places, but I've seen the bullshit going on. Not here, but like your big boxes, where it's going out of the shelves, but employee X is already on the phone with Buddy Y, and Buddy Y is walking in the door.
Yep. I heard for Prismatic, there was a guy that told me he was there when they were stocking on there, and one of the employees had called up his buddy, and his buddy showed up before the stocking finished, and he got, because it was Buddy, he was first in line, got to scoop everything.
No limits, no nothing. Shelf wiped it. It's going on all over the place right now.
Yeah. Do you know how Mark did on these? Did he get a decent allocation?
I don't think he got any.
Oh, geez, they like completely cut him.
I'm not sure. We're waiting to see. Like he's not the Pokemon League store, so I got.
Oh, so he won't.
Yeah, I gotta wait till Friday, and we'll see what happens. But he was telling me it's not looking good.
Yeah.
But I mean, he's primarily a coin shop, so
yeah.
I mean, he dabbled in the like. He's always had Pokemon, like we talked about the Evolving Skies. He had boxes of Evolving Skies for months he couldn't get rid of, and then fast forward to nowadays, they're $1,600 boxes. I was like, man, I wish I was into it back then because I would have took every single box from you. I probably would have opened it. Let's be honest. But
yeah, but he's been doing it forever. But there's a lot of places like that they have distribution access for other things. And, well, now Pokemon's hot and free money, so they start ordering. So that's like, the print runs are smaller, and one of my distributors told me they had like 1,000 new accounts opened in the last 90 days, right? Which is fucking insane. So, like, all that, it's just you're less product, and it's being spread even thinner, so everybody's getting shafted.
Yep.
And then, one of the things that... Fuck!
Go. Oh. It's not even on there. It would be right there in the top corner. It's a false...
Says Prismatic Evolutions.
Yeah, it's a false run. There's no Destin.
Don't jinx me. This says Prismatic.
Yeah, there's no... It's a false run. It would have been right in the top corner. The newest release would have come up first.
What? Because Prismatic is right here.
But if you go back to that...
So they're gone.
That first page you were on?
Yeah.
How it was that Prismatic, the Eevee box, they always put the newest thing in the top corner. So it's a false run.
Stop being lame.
For you don't know, there was a queue on Pokemon Center today, and DJ just got out of the queue into the store. There's no Destin Rivals on there.
Yeah, it looks like a brick.
No Destin Rivals was released today.
Or maybe there was a restock of the super premiums, and it says sold out.
Yeah.
Maybe I missed it. One of the two. But yeah, there's no Destin Rivals up here right now. I guess I'm just gonna linger in here around the screen just in case.
Yeah.
But fuck.
I'm gonna come out.
I got excited for half a second.
Yep.
I bolted out of that chair.
Yeah. As soon as I saw what was in the top corner, I'm like, oh, it's a false run, false flag.
But no, one of the problems you're having with distribution now is you have some distributors that are like, Well, your allocations are going to be based on how much you spend a quarter, like in Pokemon with us. Oh, we don't have any Pokemon to sell, so your spend with Pokemon is going to be virtually zero. So your allocations are going to go down. It's like cool. Nothing you can do about that there.
Yep.
But
like I said, he's got a couple guys that he gets another rusher in.
ooh, that's number 2, right?
Yep.
Nice.
Like, every once in a while he'll get the Amazon pallet guys or stuff that
come in with Pokemon. That's cool.
So, but yeah, he used, like last year before this boom hit, he was getting at least a case, you know, the normal stuff.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I mean, I could get most of what I would probably, I don't know, like 80 or 90% of what I would ask for I would get, so.
Yeah.
Do you happen to know Elisa?
Lisa, I know a few Lisas.
I got a comment on a Downriver and Friends post that, I had shared the post to Downriver and Friends or whatever. Well, this is like Downriver, yeah.
Right.
But there's somebody that commented, Elisa commented, I know him, I love to harass him at my job. Does that ring a bell?
Lisa K.
Lisa B.
Let me see.
Let me pull up a picture.
I know a lot of Lisas. Oh yeah.
Hi, Lisa. That's funny.
Not like you have an uncommon name, Lisa.
That's funny. Like she just randomly recognized you off the random Facebook post. I love it. It's a small fucking world.
Oh, believe me, most of the guys at my work are probably already seen it.
Oh, so there's a post on the. I gotta go talk to people. I guess I'm not open, so I'm not here.
I'm surprised you kept the shade up.
Yeah. Well, I was waiting for my package. I wasn't sure if they'd be in the front or the back. Hello. Hi. How you doing today? Yeah, were you looking for anything in specific?
I was wondering if I was the one that asked on Facebook if you guys still had any of the Journey Together stuff.
No, they sold out last night.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm completely out of Journey Together right now.
Alright.
Sorry about that. You're good. Good luck on your hunt. Hopefully you can find some.
Thank you very much.
Oh man.
Yeah. When we did the podcast together, a lot of the guys at work, or a couple guys come up to me and go, I love the fact how he asked you what you did for a living. You bypassed right around him. Skill, baby. Skill. I'm here to play Pokemon, collect Pokemon. If you see me on the street at my job, you know what I do.
Don't want to talk about the personal life.
No.
I get it. I want to sleep. That's what I want to do.
Yeah. I told you.
Good.
I mean, this is your day off. I mean, I could be just as easily cracking this at home.
There
while
are
you're
no days off,
relaxing.
my friend. Basically, when the store is not open and I at home, I'm just doing work that I can't do when the store's open. So, all the fun behind the scenes shit. That's the stuff that I don't like. That's not. It's just boring, right? Like dealing with supplier bullshit, making sure I get product, making sure there's no shipping issues, paying bills, running to the bank for stuff. All the other like random, the little things, right? I mean, my Mondays and Tuesdays, I probably respond to something like 100 messages each day on Facebook Messenger alone. So, and it's like, don't get me wrong, it's not, I'm not complaining. It's a good problem to have, right? Yeah. It's like first world problem kind of thing. But yeah, I've had people like, well, why do you always, look like you're burnt out? You only open like 30 hours a week. It's like, but I work like 80, so.
You know how much behind the scenes stuff has to go on to make sure the product gets in here?
Yeah, this is more of like a kind of iceberg situation where it's like, when the store is open, that's like 40% of the work or 35% or whatever, right? And then everything else is behind the scenes that people don't see. Like, I probably, my Monday and Tuesday last week, and Wednesday morning before I came here for the day, I was like all focused on making sure all my Journey Together shit lined up for the release this week, right? And
Yep.
then Thursday I was here like 14 hours because it was packages into a long day. Friday was the same thing for like 14 or 15. Saturday was a normal day. And then yesterday it was, I don't know, I think I was up around like 9 or 10 doing stuff. I got here around 1 and then I left at like 3:30 or something in the morning from here. So now I got back here whenever. What else did I show up? I think I showed up here around 12:30 or so.
I love these trainer cars they got.
Oh, that's not the big one.
No, it's not the
That's
big
still a
one.
good one, though.
No,
No, the trainers have sick art.
yeah. Not the big one, but we add it to the collection.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's, every business is going to be like that. A
Oh,
lot of
yeah.
behind the scenes shit, and it's like,
Yeah.
it's a lot, and sometimes it's overwhelming. Sometimes I feel like I need a break, but I mean, if I wanted to work 40 hours a week, I wouldn't have a business.
Yep.
So
Second one of those.
that's a nice one.
Second one? Yeah. Still waiting on the first SIR.
Yeah,
That's the only. They're gonna short print those.
probably. I always feel bad too when I've had a couple customers come in here, especially over the last few months, where they're like, we like you, DJ, but it's just so hard to get product. I think I'm going to reach out to distributors and get distribution access so I can get it directly myself to open instead of going through you. And I'm just like,
Good luck.
Yep, they don't realize what it takes. And then the thing now, that's really hard. Like even if you're like, well, I'm gonna pull the trigger and start a card store, you're not getting access to Pokemon. You missed the Pokemon window by like 6 months on getting distribution access to cards.
Yep. It is out the window right now.
Yeah. Because it's all day, like part of it is account age and shit, so. It's not as bad as it was during COVID times. I know during COVID times, like several of the big distributors there was like a year and a half where they weren't even taking new applications for stores.
Yeah. It seems like it's just a cyclical cycle right now. Like,
There's been several ups and downs in the history of Pokemon. This will be one of them. This is the biggest up that it's ever had outside of like when it was literally brand new and you couldn't find anything anywhere.
Yep.
So if history, looking back at history with things, the biggest ups usually have the biggest downs.
yep. And that's what I'm afraid of, and I'm looking forward to try to catch back up on getting these master sets, especially with Prismatic.
Yeah.
I will gladly take a little lull in Prismatic for a few months so I can grab packs.
Well, the example I always give to people when they talk about like, oh, the market's going to crash, we're all going to lose our money and shit like that. It's like, look at what happened with the big crash in the stock market in the late 2000s, right? If you put your money in the day before the crash and was literal lifetime peak of the stock market at that point, right? If you put it in at the worst possible time, right now today, you're still up like 4.8x on your money, right? And that's been 15 years. So to quadruple up in 15 years is a good time.
Yep.
It's like that with Pokemon. You just got to have most people that collect and are in the hobby, they're not long term. A lot of people, they're in and out in a couple months or a year or two. So, and even if you are like a long term, some people panic when the prices go down. You'll see the panic sales. It happens with stocks and stock market. Stock market all the time, and the panic sales drive things even farther down, and things always rebound. I mean, not to get political, but Tesla's a good recent example. It cratered recently. There was a bunch of people panic selling, and now it started to rebound again. And people were like, "Oh, I'm gonna do put options on it, hitting $100 a share." And it's just like, you're a psychopath. You're gonna lose all your money. It's not gonna hit $100 a share. So it'll rebound. And
Oh yeah.
I mean, that one's a little unique because I think overall it's probably was way too overvalued to begin with because there's like just no other automaker that wasn't had that kind of valuation behind it like Tesla did, but
Right.
still,
I mean, like you said, even during the worst crash, No, I think we got
It's a,
no, new
it's a
one.
nice one.
Nice one, new one. Not the SIR though.
Vaughn's pulled like 3 of those between the
Has he?
pre-release and last night. He complains about it all the time.
Vaughn, you can't complain about nothing. You pulled the main chase from every frickin' set so far, at least 3 times over, while the rest of us are sitting here asking for tiddlywinks in the back room.
I
But
like Vaughn.
I love
He
Vaughn.
was better yesterday. So like these last couple of midnight releases, he was like always super duper negative, and he was better yesterday. So I
Good.
talked to him about it. And he was better about it.
Good. Yeah, Vaughn's a good dude. He
Yeah,
likes helping out the community.
he tries. He has his moments, you
Oh,
know.
yeah.
He's not. Yeah.
We all do though. I mean, don't worry, he'll come in here as soon as the stock starts going back to normal and starts pulling everything again.
Yeah. He's one of those guys. He's been doing it for like 10 years, or
Yeah, I mean,
close to 15 now, or now I think it's been about 10. He's not going anywhere. So he'll ride the high, he'll ride the low, he'll come out better on the other end in 20 years.
Yep.
Oh, somebody commented in the Facebook group.
uh-huh.
I'm watching the stream and I've seen Chris pull an Iono Tadbulb.
An animal tap bowl?
Yeah, this guy wants to know if you can trade him for them.
Most likely, yeah. Just got a
Yeah, Frank.
set number.
Be here on the trade day. Chris will be here.
Yeah, I should have most of my stuff.
I assume if it's just a Tadbulb, it's probably a common he wants or something. So
Like a double rare types. I'm a visual guy.
yeah, you're gonna have to help. Frank commented 2 minutes ago, so he's
Okay.
probably still watching. Frank, if you're watching,
Yeah,
what is this card? Is it a common? The Tadbulb? I mean, I guess I'll just start thumbing through comments and see what he's talking about. See if I can find one. Okay, I thought this was like a mixed stack. This is your reverse. I was
yeah,
gonna
that's
say
just
like
reverses.
you don't even sort them. You're crazy, but okay, these are sorted at least.
Yeah.
Oh, that one looks. Did you see this art, dude?
Oh, dude,
That's a sick
that
one.
Voltorb, yeah.
Yeah, the reverse hollow Iono Voltorb. Check this out. That one looks sick. The art on this shit's cool.
Which card was he looking for?
Iono's Tadbulb, he said.
Oh, I was gonna say I just pulled the Iono's belly bolt.
Woo! You pulled the Bella Bolt. Nice. Nice pull.
Can we start speaking the SIRs into existence here?
Let's see. You know, I would really like the Salamence. Can you try pulling the Salamence for me?
Let's see what we can do here.
Shit. Cool. Yeah, we'll figure it out, Malik, if you're watching still. Yeah, I definitely want that. Somebody will definitely be very happy to take that home with them.
Tell you, man, every time I flip over that Snorlax, I love that art.
They better do a really cool Rocket Snorlax.
Oh, dude.
But yeah, I think when the crash, I mean, you can't predict anything,
No, you
right?
can't.
But
no. I mean,
everything's cyclical. I think there will be.
and
I think it'll bottom, rebound a little bit, level out for a while, and then at some point we'll have another boom. It's how it goes. It's just like stock market shit. There's ups and downs.
I mean, honestly, I don't even know if we're gonna know it crashed this time around. Like, I don't think it's gonna be that big of a down. You'll notice prices are going down. You know, there'll be a little lull in the price hike.
I think the way it crashes is by Pokemon Company going back and saying, hey, we're going to do a mass reprint on all these sets.
Dude.
And that's what happened in the 2010s. With like a lot of your XY, you know, like Steam Siege and shit, those things got reprinted to oblivion. There were like 5 print runs on some of those sets, or 4 or whatever. Pokemon Company is very smart and they've navigated markets very well. I don't think they're going to make that mistake again. They navigated COVID very well. They saw Scarlet Violet. The prices weren't where they wanted them to be for the boxes, so they started pulling back on the print runs, which is part of the reason we're at where we're at now.
Yep.
We're seeing a lot more special collection things nowadays with like random packs from several different sets. You know, even this one had the Hopzation special collection, right?
Yep.
There was, what was it, a Surging Sparks pack in there, so they're getting more Surging in the market, and then there was an Obsidian as well. So I think we're going to keep seeing little things like that. I don't think we're going to... And people got to remember, too, like, these print runs, like, oh, I want a box, boxes are underprinted, all that shit. Booster boxes are, like, 8% of all printed Pokemon product. Like, the vast majority of everything printed, is like the big box kind of products, like these specialty boxes and collections and things like that, right? Yep. It's not booster boxes, it's not ETBs, it's not bundles.
It's all the mom and pop big box store mixed boxes you get with 3 different sets in your pack.
Yeah.
Type situation.
Oh shit, they're having fun at the library. They got some kids party thing going on today.
Oh, nice.
Hey DJ, they are comments. Okay, yeah, Frank is still watching. What's he saying? Let's see.
Comments from...
Yeah, they are comments. Well, and then he gives me like this list of cards. I mean...
Oh, Lord. Okay.
Yeah, come to trade day, Frank. Come on trade day. Chris will be here.
Hopefully.
Lynn.
There's 90% chance I'll be here.
If Chris isn't here, it's because he doesn't like you. True story.
Yeah. If I'm not here, leave DJ a list and I'll see what I can do.
Some Linvincia Stadium card too he wants as well.
Yeah, you're gonna have to. I need sets and numbers. That's how my mind operates. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I need this card. I'm like, no, what number's on the bottom? What set and what number?
Me and you are opposites with that because I'm like visual. It's like, what's it look like?
Nope.
And you're just like, you tell me like 148 and 142. I only know it's Stellar Crown Squirtle because I've looked at like 3 of them today. But if you had come in like, yesterday and mentioned that, it's like, I need Stellar Crown number 148. I've just looked at you with a blank stare.
Hang on, I gotta go look up.
Yeah, I got a computer. Let me see which one that is. Let me type it into eBay and see which card that is. Yeah. If you're like, I need Stellar Crown Squirtle. Done. I know that one. Or, I need the Squirtle using water gun in a pool. I know that one. This guy, when he needs cards, he comes in here with a binder just full of numbers. It's like, I might have those. I don't know. I have no idea.
Is that the last one? That might be the last double.
I'll double count here, make sure I didn't miss any. He might have gotten the ball. What is this? Is this box 3 or where are we at? 4?
4. Man,
4?
box. Make sure I know what double is. Huh? That's 16 of them. So.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yeah, it looks like it's just 16. I think you got all the doubles now. 4, 8, 12, 16. What did I say? There's like 35 secrets? 24, 28, 29, 31, or 30, 31. Okay. So you got 16 to 31, so you're like halfway.
Yeah.
Oh, the rush ram, you're like 17.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
It's just the SIRs that going up here.
SIRs and gold. SIRs and gold. That's always been my nemesis.
I know for sure I had 1 gold pulled last night. I don't remember if somebody else got 1 too or not.
All right, never mind.
Isn't that some sick fucking art?
Dude, that's fucking awesome.
Like, I don't even like the Pokemon, but just like that art on it is good.
All right, we talk about I can't pull an SIR, and here we go.
Good shit. Yeah, that's some disgusting art on that one. I love
awesome.
it. It's literally a volcano. This is so cool. Imagine if this was a Charizard with this kind of art.
Dude. Hopefully in Rocket they do.
I mean, seeing the design of the sealed product for it, I'll bet you every art in that set is fire.
Oh, gotta be. Hopefully. Hopefully.
I need to acquire a Rockets Mewtwo for myself from that set. That's one where it's all right.
Yep.
Gotta pull the trigger.
You gotta get to PSA 10.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to go to Collecticon in October. So now, if it's $1,000, I probably won't buy it. But if it's like $200, well, I can convince myself that that's a good buy.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I don't think it's going to be $200.
No.
I think it's going to be very expensive.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
Unless there's something hidden in there that we don't know yet, like a Rockets Moltres or Rockets Rayquaza that pushes it.
If they pull
I
out
think
a
the
rock,
Mewtwo's the chase.
if they pull out a Rocket Rayquaza,
I can't wait till we get some of the older trainers in this era. So like Lance's Dragonite and shit like that, like the iconic stuff. That's gonna be really sick. Brother, I gotta give him some shit.
Say, did he say he was gonna come up?
Yeah, he said he was. I'm gonna see where he is.
Yeah, he's probably on the way.
He said, "Okay, see you soon at 2:19." Where you at? Question mark.
Clefairy yet? Nope. God, love the Clefairy. Lily's Clefairy.
Oh, that's the big one.
I know.
Nice.
I know. God, I love that.
We were
game.
just bitching. See, we just gotta bitch more about
well,
not getting the hits.
It's not
there. They are.
It's not the secret art though. It's not the SIR.
Who cares? It's good enough.
I know. I'm not bitching at anything, especially after going through 7 cases of Twilight and not pulling one freaking Greninja. I'm thankful for every card I pull. It's just nice when it's the SIRs and the golds.
Yeah.
But I don't expect another SIR out of this box with one already being pulled.
Don't jinx it. Why do you keep jinxing yourself?
I'm just a realist. I just hope it's not like it was in a few other sets where there's only one SIR in a case.
Ew.
Yeah, that's been my luck.
That'd be scary.
Yeah.
Oh, there he is. Hey, you can let him something.
Where are you at? Walking in?
I just tried. Beat me to the. I know. How's it going? Good. I got the stream on and Chris is here opening Pokemon, so I'll introduce you to him, and then I think there's some people watching. It looks like there's some chat going on.
Good.
What are these guys saying over here?
Oh, you haven't had the chat up?
No, dude. My phone's old. I can't pull Twitch chat on that.
Oh, well then I'll put it up on my phone. Should have told me that. You might have told me that, and I just went over it.
Your buddy said he spends his money on a PC.
Yeah, he keeps trying to convert me over to PC gaming.
That's dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get crazy with PCs. That starts cutting into your sleep every night.
I mean, the Xbox already does, so sleep wouldn't be a thing.
Okay. My brother went hard with. There was a computer game called Ark. for a while. He was on like a 40-10 sleep cycle where he'd be up for 40 hours and then sleep for 10. And there was like he had a coordinated team like playing this shit.
Yeah, we were all doing it that way.
Oh, look at that. You came right up.
How you been?
Good. Just lazy, you know. It's my
I
off
love
day.
your shirt.
These were my off days, so I've been lazy as hell.
Yeah. Did you do anything with Andrea earlier? No.
No, she's working today. I'll probably go see her again later tonight.
Yeah.
The only thing I hate about Twitch is you
When does she
can't
work
skip
till?
ads.
9.
Yeah, Twitch has got YouTube's kind of got annoying with that shit too.
Yeah, but at least you get the option after like 5-10 seconds that you can skip it.
Yeah.
So,
You can sit down if you want.
And look at
Chris,
I
this
see
is
a
my brother
salamander.
Randy. Randy, that's Chris.
Hey,
hey,
Chris.
how's it going?
There's a lot
What
of
a-
really good art in this set.
Yeah, that was one of the old powerhouses. Gen 3.
Yeah.
Pseudo legendary. I love Salamence.
Now make sure it's gotta go
Yeah,
here.
it's gotta
Your
go
buddy
there, yeah.
watching is gonna. Oh shit.
So this is the stuff that just released at today.
Yeah.
Cool.
Technically doesn't release till Friday,
Yeah.
but certain places can sell early.
Oh, okay.
That's I had.
Those deals.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
I had like 49 people here last night for mine.
Yeah, I can imagine.
It was raining and there was just the line and people were standing out in the rain because the awning cuts off after when you get to the end there. And I respect it.
No, it's funny thinking about it. I think you reposted it on Facebook a couple weeks ago. It was an old news story of them saying, like Pokemon has another week or two, or another. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
it's
the
like
news
another
cycle
year
from like
or
the
two.
90s.
Yeah. I don't know why I said week.
Yeah,
I
it's
said
just a
wrong.
fad. It'll be done with it.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, it'll be gone in a year or two.
Yeah.
Yeah, it might have another season.
Get a couple
Yeah.
seasons in and then fall away. And here we are 30 years later.
Yeah. Yep. And all the kids who were first into it then got their kids into it. Yeah.
I'm getting a lot of oh man, I'm getting a lot of parents that come in with kids too. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And then they just released all that Team Rocket set. They just released all the arts for it today for everything, like the packs and everything. I think I know, like I'm getting what the posters I'm gonna be getting from the marketing kit look like. It's all fucking Giovanni and Mewtwo. It looks so good.
Yeah, I like the black and red. Yeah, that's Team Rocket colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, that look cool. I commented on your Facebook.
Yeah. I was worried with them calling it Destined Rival that they wouldn't lean into the Team Rocket theme on the product, but all the product has like the Rocket R and it's all Team Rocket theme, so it's like, alright, that's cool. Ooh.
We like new cards.
New cards are good. So we got all these rares, which are just the doubles, and we need 31 total of the stuff over here plus this guy to have the full set. So we're getting close-ish.
Okay.
Look at this art. I don't even like the Pokemon, but isn't that some sick fucking art?
Yeah.
It's like literally in a volcano.
Yeah, what generation is this guy from?
Ball Canyon, I have no idea.
No clue.
I know it was around in the XY era, so like 2010, 2015.
Yeah. I was
but
really
as far
on
as
top
what's
of it
that
until
now?
Gen 5. I didn't know anything Gen 5 earlier, but
Yeah.
that's
Now there's one of the guys that comes here. He like got into it in like 2013 or whatever, 2014, and I mean he basically has like full sets of everything from then on out, and he'll bring them every so often to show off, and it's like that's just the era I miss, so it's cool to see.
Yeah, fill in the blanks.
Yeah, the first several times he came in, it was like the first time he comes in, he brings one binder. He's like, I remember you mentioning that you like looking at Pokemon. I brought one of my binders to show off to you, so I looked at the binder. He's like, damn, that's a good collection. And then he's like, I got 8 more like that at home. So it's like every week he started bringing a different one in, and
Yeah, cool.
yeah, it's so cool. Yeah, it's cool to see the stuff.
Yeah, it's kind of a bummer, you know. Back when we were into this, we were so into like being competitive with cards. We'd never gotten into the collecting side. Yeah. It's cool to see a big collection. It's so nostalgic.
Yeah.
Yep.
Starts bringing back all the memories and all the stuff that
Yep.
went on during that time, and you're like, it's really worth that much now?
Ah.
I put those in my bike tires.
It's cool too. Like everybody collects differently, so it's cool to see how people choose to collect. Like there's some people come in, they just look for every art from a specific artist, right? Or like every card from a specific
Right.
artist. There's just specific Pokemon. You
Or
wanna-
like only Gengars.
Yeah. There was one girl last night. She only wanted the Ferret from this set. She was like, all I want to pull is the Ferret. Don't care about anything else.
Yeah.
Yep, I got one of the guys that comes in here. He's trying to do an entire binder page of every Gengar ever printed. So like 9 of every one.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he brought it in once to show me, and he's like, I think he only had 2 of the Heart Gold, Soul Silver ones. He's like, yeah, I'm about $15,000 away from having it done. Because those ones are like $400 a piece on their own. So.
Yeah, Heart Gold, Soul Silver. I mean, that's probably back the era you were just talking about, like 2013, right? That's right around then, 2012.
I don't remember. I thought that was
2011.
like late 2010s or late 2000s, right? Like 7, 8, 9 or something. But
Heart
no,
Gold, Soul Silver? I'm thinking that was like 2010, 2011.
you
I
might be
don't-
right.
So it's right.
Because
around
that
there.
was, I think, the primes were out in there, and I don't think we ever did anything with Prime at Card Castle. So
In my head, I'm thinking of the video games too. That's, you know, when I think
Okay.
Heart Gold, Soul Silver. That was
well, the
what I
cards
was
weren't
thinking
gonna be.
back
The cards weren't before the video games.
then. Right.
Almost
yeah,
assuredly they
maybe,
came after.
Yeah. They might not have. I'm not sure. Either way, they were within months of each
Just
other.
Google search the set Heart Gold Soul Silver and see when it released.
Mhm.
Because that was like the base set. So
It's amazing. Can't remember when it was? Google it. Where was this when we were kids?
yeah, no, it's like this stupid thing here. More
Yep.
people have access to more information in the palm of their hand than like some people did in their whole fucking lives, like 100 years ago, right?
Yep. You're never going to have a calculator with you 24/7.
Yeah,
Okay.
I remember hearing that.
Oh, I heard that a bunch of times.
It's getting a little scary though, because like it's a tool that you have to know how to use. Because Google can tell you whatever you want it to tell you if you put in the right words, right?
Yep.
So you have to know how to use it, and then the other downside is the cursive. Like they don't teach cursive in school anymore, so there will be. Ooh, that's a gold. That's the good gold.
We got the gold.
Okay, the set released on February 10th, 2010. So,
Okay.
well,
So it was like right at the end, basically, like a year before.
Down there with that guy.
That's a good one.
oh, I remember that pussy.
Which one?
We used to have that. That one?
Oh, the Prime. Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't think we did anything with primes, but you were more into Pokemon than I was with
Yeah.
the store stuff. So 'cause you
Yeah, now
handled
that I'm looking at it, it's ringing a bell a little bit. Because I was like still a little bit into the cards then. But
Yeah.
that is all about video games. I was a video game nerd. But I do remember having that Blissey.
decent stack of reverses.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the rares, you might be okay.
What do we got? You said there was 6 and 3, so 9, 7 to go
For what?
for golds and SIRs.
Sounds right. Yeah.
So 7 of those to go. We got
So
4,
6
8,
or was it
12,
5?
16.
I know it was 31 total.
Well, we got 21.
Okay, so we're 10 off.
And 7 are SIRs or golds.
Yeah. Yeah, six SIR and total, and then 3 gold total.
So we have We're seven.
No.
7 of our 10 are SIRs or golds.
Yeah, that's not bad.
That's,
Yeah, if you want to look at some of the art, you could. And they did these two. This is the first time where they brought box toppers back.
Oh,
So these ones are cool.
yeah.
I wish they would have been the bigger size. Like,
They don't make the boxes that size anymore.
True.
They can't. You can't have them. I mean,
Well,
unless you
they
want them to
could
look
put it
like a
on the-
ruler.
they could put it on the back, like last pack, and then slide it in the back,
Oh,
and
it
like
gets so damaged and scratched up.
not if you do it right.
They wouldn't do it right.
I know they wouldn't, but it can happen. Like you just
Sure. No, I get what you're
put it
saying.
in
I
a
s-
nice holder back here behind the backpacks, and then
I see why somebody would want only the ferret. It has like unique art
Yeah.
next to everything else in the set.
Yeah, one
Nothing
of
else
the girls
looks
last
like
night that was here, her name was Angel. That's the only one she wanted.
Yeah.
The guy right next to her pulled it out of his box.
oh no,
She's like, darn, I wanted that one. Yeah, she was
What's
really.
okay? I see we got different rarities that I don't know.
Sure.
I see double silver star and double gold star.
If you flip it back a few pages, it actually explains what all the rarities mean.
Well, I can handle flipping it back.
Well, I
a few
wasn't
pages.
sure exactly what page it was on. I was gonna find it for you because I
think-
know it's
think
in
it's
there
the-
somewhere. I don't remember where it explains
Rarity,
it.
yeah, there's probably a table of contents.
I think it's
there.
like the first page where they have the arts, where the cards start.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought it was right before the cards. Yeah, there you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that explains it.
Another one off the list.
Your special illustration rares are your big ones, and then those are always the most expensive, and then your gold rares are like 2 per case, so they're hard to get, but they're usually not as expensive.
Okay.
Pulled the Irish Fighting Spirit.
Ooh, nice. I'm gonna make my
Is
Facebook
there
post
like
about my One Piece.
what kind of averages do you get for these per box?
This set
Don't know.
seems really good compared to the last couple.
the last set was a special set, so there weren't boxes to judge off, but it was gross.
Oh,
The pulls last time on the initial ETBs were just, unless you hit the God pack, you weren't seeing an evolution.
how many packs come in an ETB?
9.
9. Okay.
Unless you get the Pokemon Center and you get 11.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, anything from Scarlet Violet block, it's 9, and then Sword and Shield block was 8.
Hyper rare energy.
Don't spoil too much. Chris is trying to not be spoiled by
It's
it.
all right. You know me. I'm not a words guy. You can say all these words you want. I'll be like, oh yeah, and then I'll see the card like, oh, you're like, I just talked about that card. Oh, okay.
Alright, let me make my One Piece Facebook post. What ones were these again? This is OP6, OP7. Alright.
Those are yours?
Yeah.
How many sets of this game are there?
10.
Wow. How long has it been out for?
Like 3 years. The first set boxes are, I think they're closing in on 2K a box or something stupid now. Yeah.
Is there a DBZ card game still in print?
Yeah. I just got a new set for it.
Okay. Because I know they've done that a few, like, you know, had a few separate, like, games even. Not all the DBZ was, like, one thing. So this is the 6th and 7th set? Is that OP6 and
Yeah.
OP7?
Yeah, those are older because they're on 10. So I don't know what those are worth. I think they're around 150 or 200 a box right now. But
The pull rates on these are insane. A Whale Lord and a salmonets back to back. That was unheard of with Prismatic. Like if you got one pull every 6 packs, you were doing good.
This one
And
doesn't have God packs.
That's
so-
including.
Oh, another can of Salamence. Yeah, thanks.
Yep.
Oh, I like this one better. I like the, I don't know what you'd call this, like minimalist or simplified kind of art, you know,
Yeah.
where it looks like Paper Mario kind of.
Yep.
I like
Just
that.
straight, simple.
Yeah. It looks like you could slap that right into a red or blue version.
Yep.
I'm gonna grab a bottle of water.
Sure. I don't have many left, so.
You're about to have one left.
$4.50.
No, he just goes in and
He
steals
gives you
my
the brother
drinks from
special.
me. Yeah. I do. He doesn't appreciate it, but I do.
I don't.
No,
Never.
never. Where's the Monroe group? Oh, did they? Where's my Monroe group?
Wanna put the water on the table with all your cards? I'm gonna use the bathroom. Come on. Do you get one of these with each box? Or?
No, those were. They came with 1 pack.
Different product
Yeah.
already.
Okay.
I might have got kicked out of the Monroe Facebook group. That's disappointing.
Huh. What you do to piss them off?
I don't know. I only post there like once a week.
Hmm.
I never had issues with it before. I've been posting on there for like a year. It's like business shit. Huh. Oh well.
You're not a Monroe store.
Yeah, maybe.
Get out of here.
It's like Monroe County and Friends, so, but
Oh.
whatever. It's like, because there's a Downriver and Friends Facebook group and all that shit.
Gotcha.
But yeah, maybe they were just like, yeah, fuck off, DJ.
Yeah.
That's okay.
You're not a Monroe store. Get out of here.
I've had weirder interactions, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see if I'm not in that group. That's actually crazy if they kicked me out. Ah, they did. Okay. Sure.
Hmm.
Somebody is salty because I posted the post that got me was the one we're going live for the stream. So one of their moderators is probably salty they couldn't get Pokemon, so they knocked me on there.
The jealousy is so stupid nowadays.
It's some ridiculous, stupid
We
stuff.
can't promote your store because then it doesn't promote my store and I lose business. If you really think somebody's bypassing your store to drive 45 minutes elsewhere, there's other issues involving your store that doesn't make them want to come there.
Yeah. Yep. There's plenty of ammunition you could use against me if you wanted. The way I've got a different like mindset of it all, right? Like I think my thought is like the hobby, whether it's like Yu-Gi-Oh or whatever, right? Tournament players, collectors, that kind of shit, Pokemon collectors. It's all so much bigger than any one store. It's like it's this big community, and everybody benefits when like there's more options available, right, and things to do. So that's an old mentality. I
Oh,
mean,
yeah.
there's one in the area that I've heard that they ask you to leave if you mention my store's name, or if you take a playmat in that has the store's name on it. So
Jealousy and saltiness.
it's like the internet exists, man. What are you trying? I mean,
Yeah.
yeah. 20 years ago, you might have been able to pull that off because information wasn't as widely known. But
No. Even then, if you tell somebody they can't say something, then they just start saying it without you hearing it.
Yeah.
That never works.
It's like, don't push the red button. I pushed the red button.
Exactly.
another hit.
Did holler.
I got somebody at the door.
How'd your dad?
Oh yeah. Well, you can deal with that. Have fun. Oh, actually, he might want to talk to me. I should probably deal with it.
I was gonna say, if you need me to step out,
What's up? I'll talk to you outside. Stream's on, so I don't want to say anything in here anyways.
is the highest rarity.
Yep.
That gold border.
Yeah. The SIR is the one next to it. That rarity is the one that usually brings in the most money.
SIR.
See. What the hell? I just know it's SIR.
Yeah, that happens. You learn the acronym and then without that stand for.
What's it say again?
Yeah, I remember that at my old job. There was a bunch of those.
Special illustration rare. I don't know why I
Okay.
can remember that off the top of my head.
Okay, so this isn't like the only version of this then. This is the same.
Mhm.
Okay. See,
Yep.
that's cool for like tournament play.
Yep.
Yeah, that you have a cheaper option.
Yeah, dude, it's $50 to go to Pokemon deck. So like every competitive deck is like $50 to $80. So yeah.
You're playing again now?
Just sitting here.
Looking.
Why don't you bring your trophy here?
I asked him when I first opened, and he's like, "No, I want to keep it at home," and I respect that. There's not room for it here, anyways.
No.
No, it's a cool trophy.
Everyone to get geeked on it.
Yeah, maybe eventually.
Alright, well then I guess, I'm gonna go thrifting.
All right, have fun. There's a couple of cool. Randy used to do that. There's a couple of cool places around.
Yeah.
That, yeah, you
Yep.
can find cool stuff at. So
Yeah, there's right by Eureka and Trenton. There's the Salvation Army and
That's where I go.
Yeah, those two.
Yeah.
Are
I go to the
pretty
one
good.
on Dick's too,
Value World.
yeah.
there's one down in like Woodhaven too. That
Yeah, there's
you
one-
remember that Salvation
Yeah.
Army? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one you can check out.
That's
if
right
you
by,
know where you wanna drive.
Weston Allen right by the Myers.
Yep.
Alright,
I wanted to talk to you too, though.
Stream's on, so you may want to talk outside.
No, it's
Okay.
just not the oil change. I'm getting to the point where I need to do an oil change again.
another one?
Yeah.
Did we do yours already?
Yeah, in December. So it's like early December. I pulled out the paper and figured out that it. I've been driving out to New Baltimore a lot, so.
Okay.
Yeah, you probably I'm back.
I gotta do mine.
I'm back to having Sunday, Mondays off. So next week, do you have either of those or?
No, next, I have to work Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Next weekend. This was my 3-day weekend this weekend.
Honestly, I've been having a lot of early days at work, so it might be something I could do after work one day. Because the sun's been staying out later too, so if I get out, around 5 or something, then I can probably get it done after work.
Yeah, I'm gonna do mine Thursday or Friday. Either one of those days. Matter of fact, I was gonna pick up my oil filter and, I wanna do an air filter. I gotta.
Yeah, you mentioned usually that in the spring too, right? I should get in or something.
Yeah, you can get it in one.
Yeah, no, I gotta get that Easter box for like, I gotta, these things I gotta do some stuff. Probably when I do the oil change, I'll take the tires.
You got more than, 5,000, every 5,000 miles.
Okay, yeah, I didn't keep track of when the miles was when I got those tires, but.
Yeah.
He kind of told me to do it either every oil change or every other oil change, just rotate the tires on.
Yeah, usually I stay on a.
Remember that card you said, DJ?
Sick.
I still gotta get that control arm fixed and
DJ,
that shield.
remember the card you said?
Too. I know I got a few little things.
Ooh, that's good, right?
That's the one he spoke into existence.
Yes, it's a fire-breathing dragon. Like that is
Yeah.
sick. I
For
love
him
that
to
art.
say what he said, he doesn't, I think he wanted to take a buck off.
Yeah. Well,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, let me know when.
Probably after work.
Your brother comes in, I
Yeah,
pull
my
all
days
3
off are
Salamances.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, and then I'm off Tuesday and Wednesday.
He was the kid that when we were young,
Yeah.
And then that
as a
follows
family, we'd go somewhere,
Uh-huh.
Saturday, Sunday, and Monday.
and he would find like $20 bills just laying on the floor all the
Oh,
time.
nice.
Usually my short
And it
days
was
are
like,
on Thursdays, so.
I would walk past it, my mom would walk
Alright.
past it, just
Yep.
over and over again. I mean, he found a $20 bill right outside of 7-Eleven one day. He's like,
Jeez.
what the fuck? He was always the lucky one, always. And it wasn't even close. He was, luckiest by a mile.
Just told DJ since you walked in, I pulled all 3 Salamances now. There's the top one.
Oh, nice. Oh, that one's pretty cool too.
Yeah.
So this is the SIR?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright, so I got some one-piece starter decks. Cool.
I still like the simple one.
Yeah, the simple. There's something about the simple one that just hits.
Mm-hmm.
I gotta run to the bathroom.
Don't run, you might trip. I got the Wooloo yet? Got most of them. No? Looks like I don't. It's a win. It's a win in my book.
These are like the things you get the packs on line too?
Yep.
Do you ever do that?
I give them to Joe and Kate, and they do them because
Okay.
Joe builds decks for kids with them. So, and I never played the card game, so I didn't even know what they were at first. And then came here, met your brother and all that, and he started telling me all about it. And then Joe and Kate were here one day, and Joe started telling me how he builds decks and all that. And I just kind of put it aside for him, and
Yeah. Yeah, I think they started doing that back in Heart Gold Soul Silver, and that was when we still had our shop in Wyandotte. I remember there was, only a couple people ever did the online things. Everybody kind of funneled those over to them.
I
Yeah.
was like, I had no clue it even existed. Like, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20. 6 cards left. I think they're all SIRs or golds. So, be interesting to see if we can master set this.
Yeah.
Still got, I think, 6 boxes left. Yeah, I got lucky.
You
and,
got a good chance then.
Hopefully.
Shit.
Hopefully.
Yeah. How many boxes in are you?
This is 6.
Okay.
Yep. 6
yeah,
was
this is a halfway point.
Yeah.
Alright.
I got really lucky and was able to get a lot of boxes last night.
Yeah.
Fortunately, DJ can only do one at a time, so I got one from him. But he's a hot store, so
Yeah. Man, I know Pokemon's just nuts right now.
yeah. I think we're down to just SIRs and golds.
That's not bad. What, one case left?
Yeah, one case. Oh, still got half a box to go. So
Okay.
see if we can get that magical double SIR in a box.
Yeah.
Oh, is that the case? That's a case box, the
Yep.
long ones? Ah.
Yeah, they come in rectangular cases like that.
Yeah. I'm used to the Magic cases.
Magic's
Look
changed
like
how they do their cases.
Shaped like a brick. No, they're not shaped like a brick anymore.
A little bit different. Or I guess maybe their normal boxes might be. I'm thinking of their collector boxes. Their collector ones are different. Magic nowadays, like the normal boxes, are just a waste of money, not worth buying. They all collapse.
What do
The
you mean?
collector boxes are where it's at. Like price wise.
Okay. That's why I was. Yep.
Magic's done a lot of very terrible things for their consumers in the last few years, and it's really hurt the brand. But
Yeah, it was. I remember that back in the early 2010s, Magic started following Yu-Gi-Oh's blueprints of reprinting everything, and
we're in a game piece era for Magic where everything gets reprinted into oblivion. So none of your cards are worth anything. The issue too is it's a lot of product. There was something like 48 or 49 products released last year, so that's almost something new every week.
Jesus.
Things have gotten more expensive, like these collector boxes and stuff like that. The product's just more pricey, cost more.
But even when you have that many releases, that just kind of makes what's special at that point.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, people feel that the universe is beyond stuff. I mean, I'm sure you've talked to Kirby about it, but like his breaking point for him was SpongeBob. That they did an actual SpongeBob Magic set. That was
I
like
didn't even know
that
that.
was his breaking point. Yeah, it's super recent. I think it just released, but
Wow.
it was announced like 6 months ago, and that's he was been ranting and raving to me every time we talk Magic since then.
I wish I had heard him. He's fun when he gets going.
Oh, yeah. The big one though, so like at the end of May, how we get the big Pokemon set, the Team Rocket set, Magic's version of that happens in June. There's a Final Fantasy set. And so that one, just like Lord of the Rings, there's rumored to be a 1-of-1 card in that set. And there's
Oh,
going to be a couple
boy.
serialized cards in there.
Because Disney owns Final Fantasy, right?
I don't know what they own.
I'm pretty sure they do. And it's weird that they're making Lorcana and that they would share the rights to Final
I
Fantasy.
mean,
Yeah, whatever.
Magic got rights for Marvel. Like, there's like a whole year of Marvel stuff planned for Magic next year. So,
Yeah. But Marvel doesn't have an active card game right now, do they?
Marvel Rivals is the computer game. They do eventually plan on putting Marvel into Lorcana. That kind of stuff. But
Yeah, shit. Everything's just licensing agreements anymore. It's crazy.
Who's gonna pay me the most?
Oh, I remember seeing it happen to Rick and Morty.
it's like instead of churning out a good third season, they were just licensed everything out, and it took a year, and it was ass. But that's like they're the big
Yeah, it was
Final
right around
Fantasy.
the third season. I just remember seeing Rick and Morty everything.
There was even they paid like those people to drive around in a Rick and Morty van. Remember to tour the country and shit. Do you remember when that was going on?
A little bit. I don't remember exactly what that was about though, but yeah.
And just go there and meet them, I think. But yeah, that's like those. It's called a collector box, right? And they do one print run for every set. It's like a one and done thing. It never gets reprinted. There's special arts in them, and they're more expensive. But the Lord of the Rings one were only slightly more expensive. These ones for this Final Fantasy, now they know how popular it can be, so it's like they're double priced. They're already going for normal collector boxes sell for between $200 and $300 on release, usually closer to the $200 range. Some collapse and fall under like distribution pricing, and they go under $200, but that's around where the price is at. These ones are already selling for $700 online. So and they're charging stores like more than double to buy them too. So
Jesus.
yeah. The price almost can't collapse under about $450. So, but for a while, and they got rid of her, but for a while they had the CEO of Philip Morris, or the former CEO of Philip Morris was the CEO of Wizards,
What's Philip Morris?
the
again?
cigarette company.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, cigarettes.
So that's she was the one that kind of spearheaded all the, million sets a year, reprint everything to oblivion. But she's been out for like a year or so now, from what I understand. But what they really did, how they really shot themselves in the foot, was for their 30th anniversary, they reprinted Power 9.
How did they reprint it? What?
They did Power 9 and Dual Lands and things like that. They called it like a special 30th anniversary pack. It was, I forget how many cards, like a 50 card set, and I want to say you got like 5 cards in the pack or 4 cards in the pack, and it could have Power 9 in there. So they gave the back of the card was different, right? It had like a 30th anniversary logo or whatever,
so
but the front was still
not like
based.
playable.
No, it's
tournament?
not. It's just like,
Kinda?
it's like the collector's edition back in the
Yeah.
day. But they had said, there's a reserve list. They said they would never reprint it with or without any other kind of backs or anything. It was stuff that would never be reprinted.
Wow.
These were $1,000 a pack.
Oh.
Yeah, it was literally just a cash grab. When they did that, all the vintage card prices
What's up,
tanked
Ghost?
like 50%, and it still hasn't really. Vintage Magic hasn't recovered.
Yeah.
Some of this new stuff that's coming out, like a case of it for a new set of Magic, is more expensive than a piece of Power 9. Because a piece of Power 9, like a beat up unlimited one, is like $2,000 to $3,000. Well, like $3,000. And so some of these cases are like $3,000 to $5,000. There's one that's like $18,000 for a case for the Lord of the Rings set. Yeah, that one is $1,500 or $1,600 a booster box. It got up to about $2,000 a box for a minute. and that came out at Christmas of 2020.
Yeah, I didn't know if you want your name out there or not, Nick. So that's why I said, "What's up, Ghost?"
Another one anybody's watching? Howdy, howdy. Oh, I forgot. I can't say that around my brother. He doesn't like howdy, howdy.
So corny.
Howdy doody.
That would drive him up the wall for sure. I like howdy, howdy. It's friendly. It's very disarming. It's unique. You don't forget that.
Miss you too, bro. We gotta get dinner soon. This time with the wife. I don't think she's watching, but we tried to plan dinner about a month ago now, and wife ended up getting sick on the day we did it, so it was just me, him, and his wife.
Yeah.
What's the spot?
We went to Bubba's.
Bubba's.
Bubba's
I don't think
33.
I've been to Bubba's. That's just down Eureka, right?
Yep, delicious food. Delicious food.
What do you get
I've
there?
seen it, but I've never went there.
What don't I get there? I mean,
yeah, you bounce around the menu.
dude, the pizza's good. Everything on the menu is good. Like,
Yeah.
I think I've got everything from the burgers to the chicken to the pasta, to the pizza.
Yeah.
Never had a bad meal there yet.
I always go to Famous Dave's down
Yeah.
that way.
Oh, yeah, yep,
That's-
Famous
That's
Dave.
my spot.
It was
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, that Wilbur's Revenge sauce. Throw that on some ribs. God, yeah, feeling it on the way out, but I love it.
Oh, shit. We are almost at 800 followers on the Facebook page.
Nice.
So if you guys are watching and don't follow the Facebook page, please follow the Facebook page.
So, should I put this in a different spot?
Yeah, of course. Where's the double? Just put it on top of one of the double rare ones.
Where'd this come from?
Where'd what come? Vaughn gave it to me last night. He had gotten one and didn't want it, so he's like, just give it to a kid or something.
Randy's a kid.
I'm a kid at heart.
How do you get these?
It was a Hopzation EX collection box.
Yep.
Oh, I've seen those. Yeah, where like it has 4 or 5 packs and the big card. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, big cards and small cards.
Yeah.
You technically need it for the master set if you're doing that bullshit.
I know you're in there somewhere.
Which one?
Reshiram. Right there.
Yep.
Had the glare. We may end up close to 2 masters, just minus SIRs.
That's not too bad.
I mean, this is only one K,
Yeah.
one to go.
Yeah, you're only halfway there.
I was upset. One of my suppliers had told me I had a whole box of building battles coming in, and then it was like it just didn't show up.
Oh, that's
So now I've got an email out that they haven't responded to, like, hey, where's my building battle?
Distribution.
Yeah, that fur looks so good.
It's unique.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's cool.
I know you had a long night last night, DJ. You sure you want me to do another case?
Keep going, I'm good.
Okay.
As long as I'm out of here, when do I have to meet that guy back up here?
'Cause it's 4 now.
Yeah, as long as I'm good by, like, I'll let you know when I gotta go.
Alright.
I'll put it like that.
I'll shut it down whenever you need me to.
Yeah. You're good. Fun for people that are, well, I'm sure, you know, are watching too. Like, they like to
Yeah.
see shit pulled, so.
Yeah, brand new set.
Yep.
It's not bad. So basically, SIR or gold out of every other box
Okay, that's not bad.
is what that first case was.
The old Walmart box cutters.
Yep.
I worked there for a couple years. Got a whole bunch of them.
I want to get like a. I gotta figure out a way to get like a vending machine in here. that can like vend Pokemon packs or random Pokemon singles.
You see those kind of things at like Kroger. Kroger has these Pokemon vending machines I've seen before.
Yeah, I don't mean like that intricate. I mean like you put in some quarters and press something and then one thing comes out, kind of thing. But yeah,
You're
yeah.
gonna sell Pokemon cards for quarters.
I'd put commons or something for kids. Yeah, something extra. You know, a little bit fun.
Is it legal in the store?
Yeah, I think.
Quarters?
Remember the bowling alley used to have
I
that
don't get
sticker
it.
machine?
Nothing less than $1. Nobody carries quarters anymore. Bills or cards.
Yeah, I keep-
Most of these kids don't even know what coins are.
Yeah, I keep 1 quarter and that's for Aldi's.
I got a stack of quarters. The little that Will kid, he likes my gum, so he'll trade in like $1 for 4 quarters when he's here.
Back in our day, that's how we all got everything. Everything was all
Quarter
changed
was
back
cheap.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, nobody carries cash.
No, that's one of the big things between here and Card Castle was like it's much more card based than cash based.
Yeah, we only had a card reader for like the last year.
It wasn't super long,
Yeah.
but that was just different time and different era.
Yeah.
I don't think I would definitely be out of business without a card reader.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Cash only. All right, see ya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's crazy that there's some stores that say card only, but yeah, I get it because they don't want like to have cash and like it's cash can get stolen, there can be robbery, shit like that, right?
Yeah.
So I get it, but I still disagree with it. But yeah, like there's just no place that's cash only, right?
It blows my
I
mind.
guess maybe a
like,
strip club or something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Any
to
other reason
not
there?
accept cash seems like it. Like I swear it's illegal. Even
Yeah.
doesn't
Not
it say
accept
this
cash.
can be transferred? Like it says it on the dollar bill, right? This is for this is legal tender.
It's
the
something,
value of
yeah.
it says some shit like that. This
For all
note is
legal
legal
transactions.
tender for all debts, public and private.
Yeah. I think the issue is that like private business can kind of do what they want, so I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I mean, it's not really a debt if you don't say. It's just oh, that's all it is.
And there's been people that have come in here that I kind of want to say, you know, I've wanted to say, I don't want to sell shit. I don't want to sell it to you.
The hell out of my store.
Yeah. I bite my tongue because I'm a good business owner, but
Yeah.
there's just a tiny little fraction of people that just push it a little too far.
Yep.
Problem back then when everybody just cashes, you'd get the people coming with that big change jar.
Yeah.
Oh, that pain in the ass.
My worst story from back then regarding that was it was a Saturday when the commercials were running. So there was like 100 kids in that store. I mean, exaggeration, but there's probably like 40 or 50.
Yeah, probably
Um,
50, which was packed.
Yeah, me, you, and mom were all helping people. Kid came in with his mom, and he saved up his allowance for like 2 months, saved up all his change to buy Blockbuster Soldier. The mom was so happy, like talking about the kid so happy. Nothing bigger than a dime in there.
Yeah.
So it took me like 30 minutes to double count all this. It was a $35 card, paying with nothing bigger than a dime.
Yeah.
So I'm just counting it out on this packed counter as kids are running by, almost bumping into counter, you know, like shopping. It was like, whew, that was a rough one. And it was like I had the easy job because they were, you know, they were busy helping other kids,
Right.
other people, and
$35 and nothing but dimes and pennies.
dimes, pennies, and nickels. $35.
Yeah, I remember
What kind of allowance was that kid getting?
he was
Here's a penny for taking out the trash, hon.
scooping the extra pocket change off the counter and giving up the quarters.
Yep.
That was the routine there. I keep my quarters separate. I'll wrap them myself. Coinstar, I'll eat too much of my money that way.
Yeah.
I still have a little bag of quarters, a little bag of dimes and pennies that I need to, or nickels and pennies that I need to throw in a Coinstar machine, but it's
Yeah.
just been sitting in my dresser for years.
Yeah, for the longest time at work, it was one guy always cooks, right? So he'll come back, old school guy. Hey brother, it's $5.98 tonight. Just make it $6, bro.
Yeah.
No, $5.98. So I got a little Tootsie Roll bank in my locker that has nothing but change in it. Just and then he retired and I haven't touched it since.
Huh.
Love that guy. Taught me almost everything I know. but it was just funny. Just make it $6. No, you $5.98. I love it.
Weird.
Love you to death, bro.
Yeah, that's another level of honesty, I suppose.
Yeah. Oh man.
I don't want to rip you off for your 2 pennies.
I got him
Number
already,
2.
damn it. I love it, but I hate it.
Yeah, pulling the more doubles of those you pull, the less likely you are to fill out the set.
Yeah.
Today.
Oh well. Good thing I'm trying for 2 master sets.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't get a chance to tell you yet. I had a guy. I don't think I told you. I had a guy in over the weekend. He asked me to pay for his gas.
Oh,
So he came from Ann Arbor and asked me to pay for his gas.
For what?
We were trying to like work out a trade, and he was getting kind of upset that I wouldn't budge to where he wanted me to on my pricing. So he was like just gonna leave, and he wanted me to pay for his gas for the trip back.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. I think that's the most absurd request I've ever had here.
Yeah. That's not really how businesses operate.
No. I really didn't like my dinner, so can you pay for my gas on to go back home?
Yeah. I make $80 an hour at my job. It took me about an hour to eat here, and I didn't like the food, so I'd like all my food free. I'd like my $80, and I'd like my gas. And like, no, it doesn't work. Yep. Oh man. You excited for any of the upcoming fights at all? Do you even know what's coming up?
I mean, John Jones and Aspinall.
I don't even know if I'm excited for that one.
Why not? I think Aspinall's the guy who does it.
I think even if he is, it'll be like Reyes, where John Jones still wins.
Nah.
You think Aspinall knocks him out?
Yeah, I think Aspinall's gonna like win definitively. I haven't seen John. I didn't see John Jones's last fight.
Yeah. Reality isn't a story. That's what I've learned. I don't think it's gonna play out that way. I think John Jones is still gonna be good enough to win.
I don't. It's like a bias thing for me. I just don't want to see him go down as like this GOAT kind of figure.
Just knowing how many times
cheating
he's
he
cheated.
was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
How many
disgusting
times he
how
got
like so
caught
many
cheating?
people just
He can't be the best ever. He can't.
A grain of salt in an Olympic-sized swimming pool.
Yeah, that's
such a
stupid
good name.
excuse.
I couldn't. They moved it to a whole other state on 3 days' notice. You know how much money they lost to do that?
Crazy.
Yeah, I hate that. I hate the argument people say, "Oh, well, everybody cheats." It's like, sure, and he got caught, so he still, he should have cheated better. Plus, every fight that I post, like his figures are straight out, man. Oh, there was one fight like 2 or 3 weeks ago. It was bad. The guy got eye poked like 4 times and kicked in the nuts, and they were all just warnings. It's like warning, 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 final warning, hard warning. It's just legalize it already. Just say poking people in the eyes, okay. You're not taking points away anyways. Do you follow MMA at all, Chris?
A little bit, not much. I always like Conor McGregor, and that's about as deep as I got into it.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
He was very good for a
story.
very short amount of time, but then the money got to him.
Just the cockiness about him, I always loved it.
Yeah.
I don't
Like,
give
he
a
was the best
fuck.
shit talker.
Yep.
Did you ever watch his press conferences with Khabib? Like when on the build up to their fight?
I may have, but
It's
Forgot
good.
about
Like
him.
if you got extra time one day, dig them up and watch them. They're like I think half an hour long or something.
That
The one. And
that was when he was at his most wild.
Yeah.
He was for sure doing coke in between those.
he hated the guy, and he was like, yeah,
Unhinged.
yes, yeah. That I think that was like his peak shit talk. It was good. There was even a question one of the reporters was asking, and it was something about like it was supposed to be something like, "What are you gonna do when the cage door closes?" or something. But the guy couldn't even finish his question, and Conor McGregor is just instantly stomp on his head while he's unconscious.
What are you gonna do after you win the fight?
Yeah, okay, yeah. It was something like that.
Yeah. Don't put his head while he's unconscious.
Yeah. I mean, it's like, yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
That was peak. That's probably the best shit talk that's ever happened
That was hilarious.
in UFC. That's what we call a binder. They
Yeah.
hold cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
4x3?
Yeah. Or 4x. Oh no, it is 4x3. Yeah, it's 12 pocket. It holds 480.
Haven't heard of Dex before.
Yeah. I mean, there's several companies that basically all do the same thing. That's just the one the suppliers carry. So
Number 3 on the Russia Ram.
nice. Anything that's padded and zippered is good enough.
Anything fun in here?
I haven't opened it, and I'm keeping it sealed. I'll open it Wednesday.
That's boring.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
You can go get a 2-hour nap.
I'm good. I gotta, when I'm done here, I need to do a little bit of research and make sure I exactly understand a few things before tonight anyways.
You
so.
slept in between, right? In between the midnight release and
Yeah,
this afternoon?
I got home around 4-ish, and I was probably to bed by 5 or 5:30, and then I was back here at like 12:30, so I got a little bit of sleep. I'm gonna sleep all day tomorrow, and I'll be fine. Oh, I have to do one thing tomorrow. Well, two things. I have to go pick something up, and I have to go to the bank, but I'll be able to sleep most of the day tomorrow, and I'll be fine. Yeah, the release weeks are always, they beat me up. The pre-releases too, because the pre-releases are Friday night to Saturday morning, and then I have like an earlier day Saturday. So
Did you sell out on midnight release?
yeah, it was all gone. Everybody got what they wanted, but it was all gone. Yeah, I had like 2 people leave because they showed up towards the end of my window and wanted boxes, and the boxes were gone before it got to them. I had one guy actually leave, and he would have ended up getting a box if he stayed.
Oh, jeez.
So I felt it was one of my Yu-Gi-Oh guys. Like I felt bad for it, for him, but
He left.
yeah, he gave up his spot in line. So yeah, I had one, Randy. I had a couple that the husband works at like 4 a.m. or something. Like he goes in early, and they're like I think 2 hours away, give or take.
I missed that schedule.
So the wife drove. So like he slept on the car ride here, and then he slept on the car ride back, so he could get get the Pokemon. Really, really nice couple, but yeah, they don't come here a whole lot because of the drive.
Man, I liked working at 4
Yeah.
to 1. That was such an awesome shift. Getting out in the summer, right into the best part of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the downside here. Hours like that would never work.
Nope.
Yeah, there were a couple times when I was working that shift. We'd just go straight from work to the beach.
Yeah.
That's awesome in the summer.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna do my Black Friday this year how I did it last year, where it was like 6 a.m. to midnight, so 18 hours straight. It was crazy, but people liked it, so I think I'll push myself to do it again. So you're at 3 Reshiram now?
Yep, 3 Russia Ram.
Okay.
Still only 1 Clefairy.
And not the big one yet either, right?
No,
Yeah,
not
no
the
big
SIR Clefairy either.
I wonder if it's down to like 1 gold per case. That's crazy.
It might be. It
Yeah, it's weird. These are like, I guess they're technically not the rarest. So it seems like you get one of these per case, but they're not the most expensive cards. But I guess these things are supposed to be one in several hundred packs. So
Yeah.
I always thought it'd be cool to make a card game, and then you see like literally every card game company that comes out like fails and flops within a year or two. It's like, yeah, that part wouldn't be fun.
No. Spend all that time and money and development just for 2 runs, 3 runs.
Yeah. This Celestial game that came out last year, that had a really, really good start, and I think the guy that's doing it has just fucked it up too much now. I think it's going to collapse.
Yeah.
I was high on that game. They did the Pokemon thing where like you could build the deck for cheap, as well as like you could get some of the cards in like fancy arts. They had serialized cards in every set. The game played very well. It played pretty similarly to Magic, like it was really skill intensive.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just, I mean, the guy that made it is, my one issue with the game was the guy that made it is like a big YouTuber. So he had put a bunch of his YouTube money into like getting teams together to kind of build it all out and everything, and now he's just kind of, he's fucked it up. Set 3 was the first set that went to distribution. That set was fine. Set 4, which one is that?
Kilowatt.
Oh, okay, nice. We didn't have that one yet, right?
No, we had.
Oh shit, never mind, not nice.
Yeah, I think all we're sitting on now is SIRs
It's
and
literally
golds.
just the okay.
Yeah.
So the set 4 issue was like the set was supposed to release and the distribution didn't have the sets in their hands, and there was no communication with the company. So the distribution ended up getting the set like 2 weeks late, and then so I got it like a week after that. But before distribution had it, he sold it to people that bought directly through him on his Patreon and shit. And that wasn't like a known thing that was going to happen. So it wasn't like he announced it and everybody was cool. It was, he literally put out a timeline. Yeah. Distribution was supposed to have the product January 3rd. And he had told stores that stores can be getting it as early as January 6th. It was supposed to go on sale January 17th. Distribution didn't have it till January 23rd or 24th or whatever. So I didn't get it till like February. Yeah, so like that got completely bungled, and then
Yeah, because when weeks go by, the interest dies. Yeah. People who were excited for it, their excitement turns to frustration.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. So it kind of seems like he fumbled the distribution the distribution side of it, and for the first 2 sets, he only sold them through like his, because he kickstarted it too, so like he sold through Kickstarter and Patreon and shit. So maybe he's just gonna do it like that, but there's a lot of negative energy around it now because of that.
All it takes is one fuck up.
I mean, that was a big one.
Yeah, it's a
Just
huge-
no communication, and it releases several weeks later. But they were even doing like, he didn't have like an online client for the game, so they were doing like webcam tournaments on Discord, and like those seemed cool. He streamed those and all that stuff, and it was like, eh.
Get another pack of penny sleeves from you. $2, right? $3. I mean, it's a good thing I need more, right? Unlike Prismatic, I would have gave you some back.
So there aren't really sleeves to fit these big cards, huh?
The closest you can get, and I have to order like a box
Thank
of
you.
100, so they're expensive, but they make oversized top loaders. And it basically amounts to these oversized top loaders would cost me close to $2 a piece. So I'd have to sell them for $3, or around $3, somewhere around there, right? And I have to buy them in like packs of 100 or something stupid. So yeah, for the most part, they know. There's a couple of Pokemon binders that will hold these big ones, but it's like few and far. Ultra Pro kind of style things. Pokemon Company doesn't even make any on their own. I don't think it's Ultra Pro branded ones. What?
Like the Vaporeon Zapdos.
Oh yeah. Zapdos should have been one of those 151 The Vaporeon's old. That Vaporeon's like $25 or $30 right now. That's kind of why it's out there. The other ones really aren't, but the Vaporeon is. The power plant's really cool. That was like the thanks for being a Pokemon store. That was their Christmas present. They sent me the power plant. Pokemon Company does good with that shit. Like, they take care as much as they can, at least. What's this?
Still in a pack of Gushers.
Sure. Ooh. Guy sent me a picture. He's like, I know it's a long shot, but do you have any Journey Together left over? But his picture, he pulled out of what he got last night. Reshiram, the Articuno, and the Whale Lord.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, good pulls.
It's a hell of a pull.
I didn't even notice the Articuno.
It looks really good. The
Grab it.
Articuno looks really good.
Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's cool.
It's fun. Pokemon collecting is fun. I'm telling you, you gotta get some of the Steam Rocket shit in May. It's not the set to miss.
Yeah.
You can miss this other shit, but you don't want to miss Steam Rocket.
Speaking of Articuno.
Alright, cool.
Speak it into existence.
What does this one look like? I mean, that looks pretty cool. Have you talked to Christian anymore?
No, actually.
I wonder how he's doing. It's a stack of code
Did
cards.
I tell you that Monday that you canceled?
Something, his kid was sick or something, right? Yeah, you had talked to me about that.
Yep, haven't talked to him since. Hopefully next Monday we can throw something together.
Yeah,
But I gotta wait till Thursday to see schedules, you know.
yeah. That's when they put yours out.
Mine and Andrea's, yeah.
Oh, yours go out the same day.
Yeah.
That's cool. So yeah, at least there's you
Convenient.
know, yeah, instead of like, well, I'm off. Are you? That's nice. Oh man.
Our schedule flips every week though.
Yeah, well, she's
So-
part time. You said, right? Or she
Yeah.
said so. It's kind of like whenever they need her.
Prejudice isn't good art.
That is nice art, Reg Ice.
Yeah, I like that background.
Yeah.
This is your reverses
Yep.
here? Oh, I should pull that drape down so people don't think I'm open.
And
What time is it? Yeah, I can wait till 5.
it's been a long night of sorting.
I can't believe you sort all your commons. Like, I get grabbing a master set, but beyond that, man.
Oh, they
you're
just
nuts.
once they get the 2 master sets, they just go into boxes.
Oh, okay. I thought you
Yeah.
like
No, I
sorted
just do
everything.
Reverses, like
Gotcha.
yeah, all the commons just kind of go together, and yeah, I'm not that crazy. I don't have that much time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever
That's
told
too
you
many
or
cards, that's a lot of time.
I don't think I ever told you or showed you a picture, but Chris had sent me a picture. Oh yeah, this one's painful. He had like 3 or 4 of the 5-row boxes. He was carrying up the steps. Were you going or down the
Going
steps?
down the steps.
You're going down the
no.
steps.
Oh no.
He just sends me a picture of this sea of cards on the
no.
floor.
Yeah, I played 10,000 card pickup that night.
Yeah.
I finally moved them from my office downstairs to where I can start getting ready to go over to the storage unit and all that. And I had them on a dolly, and the bottom box decided no more. And and then I got the wife in the background. I told you. Not the time, honey. Not the time. Yeah.
Oh,
5 hours of. Luckily, most of them fell into like different piles where I can grab 100, 200 at a time, and just. Yeah, it was. They went back in order in color that night. Oh, and I still haven't got through all of them. They're just on the shelf. They're all mixed up, and if I need to go looking, I'll go looking.
Yeah.
No, not the fun night.
Definitely don't want to repeat that.
No. That's why once one box gets full enough, it just goes straight downstairs.
Shit.
I really wish this set would have like double hits.
What do you mean?
Like you get this and a double rare.
Oh, like multiple hits in a pack.
Yeah.
Gotcha. That'd be cool. It's still a double reverse packs at least, right? You get 2
Yeah,
reverses.
2 reverses. Well, not always. If you get like, you'll get like some of the packs have a reverse.
And a big one. Yeah.
But for the most part, yeah, it's double reverse. And
Okay.
My big double hit was Magic Onslaught. The foil Exalted Angel with the blistering Fire Cat.
That was actually unreal.
What a pack.
That was the best pack you ever opened, right?
Oh man. 2 cards my brother wanted right in front of
yeah.
him.
The worst part was
It was
I,
perfect.
I had 3 of those Exalted Angels foil, and I needed one more, and he pulls the 4th one right in front of me.
Oh, jeez.
And it was even, I mean, he made a joke about, I'm just going to buy a pack and pull it, and he fucking did.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, that was awesome.
It was actually unreal. I was so salty. And of course, being the, loving brother that he was, rubbed my face in it for a very, very long time.
Refused to trade.
Just hold it right there. Just
Yeah.
every time you open the binder, there it is. Can I have it? No. But I'll give you these 15 cards. No.
I bet you he could have been offered $1,000 at that point, and he'd have said no. He'd have been like, it's more about keeping it away from me.
Yeah. Because as soon as I give it up, he's gonna weasel his way over to whoever I sell it to.
Yeah. I was on that little brother shit.
Yeah. Back then, like the Magic nowadays, some of like the bigger foil things, because of those collector boxes, they can be more expensive. Back then, they weren't too bad. It wasn't a $100 card, right? Wasn't it like worth 60 or 80 somewhere around
I was
there?
gonna say a little bit more than 50.
Which now that's a lot, back then, and like for us it was a lot, but like in the grand scheme, it's like that's not a ton of money. But yeah,
Yeah, for Magic.
it wasn't like it was like a big $1,000 hit or anything. Magic never had $1,000
Right.
hits.
Yeah, like if you were just playing, you didn't need to get anything foil, and like the highest rarity, there was just one rarity. You get one
Yeah.
every pack. So like the most expensive cards in a set would usually be $25 maybe.
They were less. The big freak out was when Mirrodin came out because Chrome Moxes were $20. That was the first
Yeah.
rare to break $20.
But then Arcbound Ravager was the next set, and that was more like 25-30.
That was, even though it was a smaller set, but yeah, that was just because of the demand for Affinity.
Right.
So. Yep. But yeah, this Magic they had commons. You got what, 8 or 9 commons. Then you got 3 uncommons, 1 land card, which is the same thing as an energy, and 1 rare. And that was how every pack of Magic was. And there was no other fancy rare or anything beyond rare. It was just common, uncommon, and rare.
Good old days.
Now there's like 12 or 13 different rarities, and every one of those have like a different kind of art style. Some of them can be full art. Some of them can be etched or borderless or surge foil. It's a clusterfuck now with Magic. The only things really worth anything, they do most of these collector, well, about half now. Half of these collector boxes will have serialized cards. So it's like these cards that are serialized to $250. If you pull one of those, they're like a couple $100. Some of the Lord of the Rings ones are still really expensive. They did the One Ring was the card that they did as the one of. They also serialized it up to 100, and the serialized up to 100 of those still go for like 100K. So they're
Jesus.
expensive, yeah.
Who ended up with that one? The ring.
Post Malone.
No. He was a front guy. He when it was actually pulled, he rescinded his offer because he originally said he was going to buy it for 2.6.
Oh, okay.
So he pulled his offer, and who ended up buying it? It was some investment fund or hedge fund. They used him as like the front guy to buy it. So they paid him some money to be like the public face because they wanted to keep it anonymous who bought it.
Huh.
So the end sale price was like 2.2 million. So the guy that pulled it was he was in Windsor, so it's like it's a higher cost of living area, right? But 2.2 million is still a nice little add to the bank account.
Yeah.
He probably got like 1.3 of it or
Windsor,
something.
We're talking Windsor. He's paying like Canadian capital gains taxes on that money.
He probably got like 1.3 or something from it.
Yeah, he probably got wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
I would have bought an apartment over here real quick.
You see it every year for the World Series of Poker. Like the guys that make the final table, they're all millionaires, and like the guy that wins is like 12 million, or 10 million or whatever. I think they just recently stopped it, but for like a decade or 15 years, they would get down to the final 9 of the tournament and then take like a 3-month break before they played out the finals.
Yep.
You'd always see guys that made the final table suddenly moving to other countries.
Yep.
And changing residences, so they with tax.
Always wanted to live in the United Arab Emirates.
Well, there was the one guy that Peter Eastgate. He was from I think
Yeah,
Netherlands. I think he was Netherlands.
Okay.
Yeah.
One of those
He
Northern European countries.
they took that country, even though he moved, they sued him and won. They took 45% of his winnings. So he won like 8.6 million and got 4 point something of it.
No.
And just paid the rest in taxes.
No, he got less than half because he had to pay another like half of what was left to the other country.
Well, but Netherlands only took like 46% or whatever it was, and then he got
like
hosed.
20% of his winnings or something.
He ended
like,
up
way less.
he ended up like quitting poker over it. I think he played in like 2 or 3 tournaments after that, and then he even sold his bracelet
there
that he
you go.
won for the event.
Second gold.
Ooh,
2 out of 3 golds.
Yeah.
let's see. Maybe there'll be a third one hiding in there.
Hopefully.
The third one is really cool too. What are we down to? We need 4 SIRs and 1 gold. I assume you probably have at least 95% of the master set. Otherwise, well, with the reverses and shit, I'm sure you have all the commons and rares.
I'm sure I'm gonna have.
Or it's like that's not bad. 2 cases is reasonable, right?
Yeah,
To get really close to a full set, that's not bad.
No.
Because even like if
And
this
that-
was normal MSRP, it would be like 160 a box times 12. That's like 2K. That's not bad. The promo shit, dude. That the Pokemon Center Zorua. That's gonna be a painful one for you.
Yep.
That one, I think you got to get sooner rather than later.
Oh,
'Cause
yeah,
I think that
yeah.
price only goes up.
Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna give it 2 weeks,
Yeah.
and then let the market settle. Grab me 2 boxes like usual. 1 for the shelf, 1 to open. 'Cause I got to get with you on what is actually a true master set for promos. Is it with the Pokemon Center stamp?
Pokemon Center stamp counts, yeah.
That's what I thought.
Yep.
So I gotta.
Yep. The next couple of products that are like Journey Together based and have little promos in them, those will count too. Like that Hopzation collection, those 2 or 3 promo cards from there, they count. But those should be pretty cheap.
No, is it just it has to have the Pokemon Center or not the Pokemon, the Black Star on it to be considered the promo master set, or those other little bullshit like sparkly cards considered in that too?
Most people consider the little bullshit sparkly cards as well. they'll consider like the building battles, the promos. From
Oh, yeah,
there,
definitely.
those stamped ones.
Yeah.
They consider as part of Master.
Those have the little black star on them.
the GameStop and Best Buy promos. You'll need to get those.
Okay.
They'll count those.
Oh, there's exclusives like that? I didn't know about that.
I got in my showcase on the second shelf. I got a Charmander that has GameStop on it, and then there's a Bulbasaur that has a Scarlet Violet stamp. Those are the. That's the 151. Those are the Best Buy and GameStop promos for that set. But they do them for every set. Usually the GameStop one's the more expensive one, and the Best Buy. Best Buys get more, and there's more Best Buys out there. So
Is the Bulbasaur next to the Charmander somewhere?
the Bulbasaur. Maybe I've got it stacked so the stamp is being covered up. It's a $46 Bulbasaur, I think, is the price. It's sealed. It's in one of the It's in the wrapper still.
Okay.
I might have it like
I'll
stacked.
have it eventually.
Yeah, I might have it stacked to where you can't see the label.
Yeah, but I see the price and I'm sure that's it.
Yeah.
You told me before, but what were these dice from?
The Illustrials game, the starter decks from there. People go crazy sometimes too. Like, you talk to the right person, they'll say the Professor Voltorb is 151 master set, but there's only like I think 100 or 200 of the one version and like 50 of the other version ever in the world. So it was like there was one big, basically the Pokemon National Championship. Like every judge that judged it got one kind of thing. So
I gotcha.
yeah, they would go around and like skill check judges, and if they knew the answers to like obscure rulings, they'd get one of those as a promo card. And it's just the Voltorb that has like it says Professor Program on it or whatever. It's got a little stamp.
Oh man, imagine the judges who failed the test and hate themselves.
The cheap one is 3,500, and the expensive one is over 5K, like ungraded.
I'm
So
sure,
yeah,
you printed, yeah. I knew it was gonna be some crazy
Yeah.
value.
yeah, it's just a little fucking Voltorb.
Oh man, if any judge messed that up, man, yeah, be hating yourself for a little while.
Yeah.
That would be
Well,
that'd leave a scar.
I'll be going to sleep with the rule book in my.
Yeah.
I'm sure they were very lenient. Oh man, they do good shit. Like even with the kids that play, they take care of kids too. Like you get a shit ton of scholarships and everything if you're a kid that plays. So it's nice. They take good care. Whew, shit. I guess I probably should look at prices before I made my One Piece post. I got people asking me prices. and I
Yeah.
have no clue. I should just. It's gonna be market anyways. I should just answer them whatever market is.
Yep.
Oh man.
Who knows what that'll be on Wednesday?
Yeah, I'll probably be cleaned up by the end of Wednesday. So. One Piece usually is like that. I never get much of it, and it goes pretty quick when I do. Damn it.
You see the SIR and you're like, I got it already.
Well, you said you were going for 2 master sets, right?
but
So
I want to complete.
technically
I want to try to
you-
complete one on. I mean,
You can always trade that for another one.
didn't the gold come out of this box too?
I don't remember. I don't know if it was this box or the box before.
Or-
I'm not sure where one box
I'm not-
ends and the other one begins. I love this art.
Yeah,
though,
it's
man.
fucking sweet card.
Fire breathing dragon. That's the one I get out of this. Literally like the world's on fire around him. It's cool. I gotta get me one of these at some point. That's cool art. I wonder what these things are going for. I know last night they were still like pushing 50, 60. I'll bet you they get down to like $20, but they're still cool. Helps eat some of the cost, you know?
Yep.
Chatting with Andrea.
Where are you?
Tell her I said hi. That's only a little weird. It fits perfectly.
Yeah, sure.
What we got going on in Game Time Discord?
Yeah, we can do something next Monday.
Oh man. Got that stuff later.
Yeah, me and Christian really don't talk much.
Okay.
He's just got, he's got life going on.
He's got kids. He's got a job. Yeah, that happens.
Kids are, probably the most of that, yeah.
Does he have 3 or 2 or I don't
Two.
remember. 2.
Yeah,
How's Sean doing? Have you talked to him at all lately?
it's been a while for him too.
I'm sure I'll be hearing from him soon. He's
About
gonna talk
Rocket.
to me about the team. For sure, he talks to me about the Team Rocket side. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that number 3?
It's 2.
Oh wow.
Yeah. The only thing I haven't pulled.
So you've been through like 9 boxes and only got 2. I gotta tell Vaughn that. He'll love that.
I only got 1 Salamence.
He's Vaughn's through like 36 and 7, 43 packs. He's pulled 3 in 43 packs. So.
Well, that's the Vaughn luck, though. It's
Yeah.
like we talked about earlier.
Oh, looking at arts.
Yeah.
They did some good art in this set. Next set's gonna be nuts.
Yep.
There's a pack art with Mewtwo and Giovanni too. I can't wait to see what my stand-up is gonna be. If it's a fucking black stand-up with Mewtwo on it, oh man. It's gonna be a really cool display.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited. Yeah, later on in the year too, they're doing a black and white like style set again. So
I like that generation.
it's gonna be 151, but for that generation, so it'll be like the whole gen as the set.
Gen 5.
Yep.
Ferrothorn.
Yeah, something like I think they were gonna call it like, or the Japanese name is like White Lightning and Black Bolt or something like that.
Yeah, Ferrothorn was so damn annoying in the video game. Man, that thing was good.
Well, that was the one that it could like spike, and then it had the thing to like clear your opponent's spikes too, right? Like it was
I don't remember if
competitively
it was a
playable,
rapid.
right?
Yeah, oh yeah, it was like it was. It kind of took the place of like Skarmory.
Okay.
Skarmory's not seeing so much play, but then
That's
that
a
kind of took over.
Ferrothorn.
It didn't have no other weakness, it just had a weakness to fire.
Yeah.
Maybe it also was weak to fighting. I forget, a little bit hazy. It's been a while.
Yeah. If you get out early and you're not doing anything Saturday, after you get out of work, I got a trade day here, and so like people usually bring a bunch of Pokemon cards to kind of show off on trade days. So if you want to pop in and check out what some people collect, it's cool. That Bond guy will be here with all his stuff. He always. The last 2 trade days, he's taken up like a whole able to himself with his stuff. I don't know. I just enjoy looking at cards. So
Yeah.
Same.
it's fun.
Yeah, Pokemon's always gonna hit my nostalgia button.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
Expensive pieces of cardboard.
Fuck yeah. I told him I'm gonna be on my fucking hospice bed ripping packs. We'll have lost all memory, don't know anything, just give me a Pokemon pack.
Yeah.
It'll all be instinct.
Yeah.
Yep. You always remember what you truly love, right?
Yep.
One of the other regulars that comes up here. Well, not even semi-regular, but he's into higher end stuff. He was telling me he's thinking about trading off, like, because he's big into slabs.
Mhm.
He's thinking about trading off like most of his like slabbed collection just because it's appreciated so much, and like cashing into a first edition base set box.
Oh wow.
I was like, oh geez.
That's the way to do it.
I mean, that is like, as long as it's not fake.
Yeah.
That
That's
is
the big thing.
yeah,
What's a first edition base set box? Like 200,000?
like $250,000 or so.
Okay.
Yeah. But like, at least 20% of that market is fake.
Yep.
So
Wasn't it when it first came out here, you can only get like first edition in like California?
it never really made it. Yeah, because Wizards distribution centers were in, I think they were always in Renton, Washington, or some other place in Washington before they moved. So back then, I think it was Renton, Washington. So it never really made it out of that area of the country because it was just such a small print. So like, we never really had a shot at first edition.
Yeah.
There was a little bit of Shadowless that showed up around here, you know, but for the most part, it was just the unlimited print runs.
It says hi.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, we never really had. That's like, I have some people that come in and they're like, oh yeah, I got first edition stuff all the time growing up. And it's like, that's immediately like, my brain is like, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't call them on it because I'm nice. It's like, that's bullshit. I know it's bullshit.
Yeah. I mean, you may think you got first edition.
I always
but-
found them at Walmart around here. It's like, no, you
No,
didn't.
you didn't.
You did not.
No. Yeah, I'm the guy in the back going, yeah, you mean Walmart in California? No, not on the road. Yeah. no,
I too would regularly take
Was
flights to
Walmart around here back then?
I think the one in Woodhaven's been here for a while, right?
I don't know.
Not since '99.
Yeah, I don't think so.
No, that area when I was growing up was all just desolate. Just you had the oil refinery and maybe Meyer.
No, no.
Yeah, because
Maybe.
this
Meyer?
close one was a Best Buy. I remember that used to be
Yeah.
a Best Buy. That wasn't.
No, that wasn't the Best Buy. It was the one right down from it. That was Best Buy, right?
Sure, it was, they demolished the whole complex, but yeah, it
Sure,
was.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that
Rebuilt
got
the whole
built till
thing.
like early 2000s. The one here.
That
But
one, yeah.
I know for us, we got our Pokemon Media Play
2006
because that's where the league was. So we would get them there.
Yeah.
She's gonna kill me.
Toys R Us was one that probably had it from the
Mm.
beginning because that Toys R Us was here forever.
Yeah.
So,
Yep, that's where we went. I remember that. Yeah, that might have been where we got our first starter decks. Was at Toys R Us. Does that sound right? That sounds right to me.
Sounds right to me.
I don't remember. I don't remember where we got first starter.
I remember you went with Mom to go get him. I was staying home doing homework.
I don't
I
remember.
waiting for you to come home with it.
I know we didn't do the league right away because we found out about the media play league from one of my classmates.
Mm-hmm.
So we wouldn't have bought the first things from media play. They would have came from somewhere else.
No, I think it was Toys R Us.
I almost think it was that stupid place in Wyandotte that would sold a lot of the Japanese stuff. I think they had some English too. I think it was from there.
I'm gonna say,
I only ever went there a couple times, but I can't remember the name of that store. And yeah,
I always struggle, and then I like spend 10 minutes Googling. It's, oh yeah, that's what the name was, and then I forget again, next time, and just repeat the process. But yeah, I don't remember the name of it now. But I think, cause like we went there a few, I think that's where the first ones came from, was that store. I think.
Yeah, I remember getting some Japanese stuff there. That was cool.
Yeah. And eventually Mel's ended up with a little bit of Japanese too. But that shit was hard, like, you just couldn't find it from the beginning. Pokemon was hard to find.
Oh man, Mel's a cool dude.
Yeah, nice guy. His employees really took advantage of him the last couple of years. I don't know if I ever told you, but you know who popped in a while ago? It was one of the guys that used to hang out with Rob Palooka.
Mhm.
It was that Dustin guy, the one who was the DBZ world champion.
I vaguely remember.
He was slightly
I don't
bigger.
think
yeah.
I ever really talked to him very much back
Yeah.
then. Because I only ever went to Awesome Comics on Sundays. He was an Awesome Comics guy. I was a Mel's guy.
It's funny you say that. I had a guy say the other day, we were talking, I was like, oh yeah, I used to own a card store back in the day in Wyandotte. He's like, you owned Awesome Comics? No, I didn't.
Oh.
Yeah, just somebody that used to go to Awesome Comics.
Yeah.
So, I also had one where I had to bite my tongue. Guy came in, said that he used to play Yu-Gi-Oh at Awesome Comics, and through the entire history of Awesome Comics, he would always win every Sunday up there.
Yeah.
So I had to bite my tongue at that one.
No.
He's like, no, you didn't. I was there. No, you didn't.
I was there every Sunday. I was an Awesome Comics guy on Sundays.
It's funny how like time alters someone's perception of things, right? Like,
Yep.
he probably does actually remember.
Yeah,
winning all
he's
the
got
time,
some memories
so,
of
yeah.
wins or whatever for sure, right? But
Yeah.
in his memory, it's I won every time. Yeah.
It wasn't a week I didn't win.
Grand Prix season for Yu-Gi-Oh started up, so like over the next several weeks, a bunch of the guys from here, they're going to different, Grand Prix. Like I think they're going to Kentucky next week, and then
Okay.
week after that, they're going to be up in Livonia at RIW. They'll probably be here for that, that Friday or whatever, because it's local. But there's a bunch they're traveling to.
Yeah.
So I think it's like 15 guys from here are going to Kentucky for that one. So hopefully, like 6 out of the top 8 is game time guys.
If any of them, how long is the drive to get there?
I don't remember. Somebody did the math and told me, but I don't remember. But they're leaving like Friday morning, I think. So the guys that play the Yu-Gi-Oh
It's
up
gotta be
here,
like 12 hours, right? Something like
least.
no idea, something like that. It's like a whole day. But the guys that play up here are really good. There's 2 guys that have ever won 3 Grand Prix in the history of GOAT format, and both of them play here. So it's like they are the best players in the world that play here, or like best paper players, I should say. The online's different, but
I know that Adams one. Who's the other one?
Chris and Adam have 3 Grand Prix wins.
Okay.
Chris only plays paper. He's a paper only guy. Adam is legitimately like the best online player too. In addition to like killing the paper tournaments.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know Chris won 3 of them.
yep, he won his 3rd one last year. So he won his 3rd one. So
He
for like
refused to hug from me very quickly. I was a bit offended.
I don't think he's not a very touchy feely guy. So
He was the one who came over saying, "Where's my hug?"
Right here, come
Yeah. I saved one just for you.
yeah. No, he's someone you gotta kind of like call because he bluffs a lot. So
Yeah. I guess I saw that. That's
But he won his third, so for a short time he was like, I'm the only one who ever won 3, and then Adam won Detroit like a month later here last year,
Yeah.
so now it's both of them, yeah.
that's funny.
Chris really Chris got upset. I mean, he's been upset the last 2 years, because he wants to win, he wants to win here, like this is his home store, so he wants to win the Grand Prix here.
Any idea when the next one here is gonna be?
Yeah. June 14th and 15th. 14th is the Grand Prix, then my Game Time Goat Championship is the 15th. I'm giving away $5,000 that weekend, so that's my big weekend.
Okay, you're doing them back to back.
Yeah, making a weekend out of it.
While people are in the area.
Yeah, to get people to travel. Yeah, if it's a weekend thing and I'm giving away that much money, my goal is to attract some international attention, like get some people flying from out of the country to come play.
I remember your
See
first
how that
one.
goes.
You had people fly from California, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So hey.
I had several come from Canada, and yeah, like I'm gonna have California again this year. Guy named Sean Bush.
Some
He's
Texas guys too, right?
Yeah, a guy named Sean Bush. He's friends with Adam. He flew in for the $100 one in January, so like he'll be at the Grand Prix this year too. He was at the Grand Prix last year. He'll fly in for Livonia too. Like they're he's a nice guy, friendly guy, but yeah. I get a ton of people from like the surrounding states, like the drive. If they're in driving distance, like it's the cash prizes. Places don't do fucking cash prizes, so.
We'll give you these cards if you win.
Well, so the way Konami is, and that's the company that makes Yu-Gi-Oh, they, if you're an organized play store for Konami, they restrict you from doing cash prizes for anything in your store.
Oh, jeez.
So they're very particular with how you award prizes, and it's even like store credit can only be used on Yu-Gi-Oh booster sealed products. Like I don't even think you can use their store credit for cards. And it definitely can't be used for other games, for like Yu-Gi-Oh tournaments. So they're really particular. I mean, they send you some free stuff to give away if you are an organized play store, but yeah, they're really particular in what you can do. And I like cash prizes. I don't like people thinking they have control over what my business can and can't do, so I'm just not an organized play store. So it hurts my modern Yu-Gi-Oh crowd. Like I don't have a modern Yu-Gi-Oh scene because I'm not an organized play store, but I've got the best Go format scene in the country because I have cash prizes. So I'll take it. It's a trade-off.
Yeah. There's good on both sides of it. And
Yeah. Yep. It's very, very competitive here on Friday nights.
You said you had even like 17 for Sunday, right?
Yes, 18 yesterday. Yeah.
Yeah.
I had 15 on Friday, 18 on Sunday.
Have your Sundays been like that?
They bounce. I mean, I think they're gonna start picking up again because it's like tournament season. So it's like getting warmer while they're in tournament season. So people are gonna be coming more just to get more practice in. The night before the Grand Prix last year, I had 36. I hope I have somewhere around there.
Did it
this year.
snow out here last night?
No, I had.
When I was in Baltimore last night, it was
yeah.
literally like winter. It looked like Christmas.
I had
Yeah.
people that
What the
came
hell?
out were telling me, yeah, they were like, oh yeah, it was snowing by my house.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had heard that.
Yeah, it was like those big snowflakes and a lot of it. It looked like freaking Christmas.
The guys that the husband and wife that drove 2 hours, the one that had to work at 4 a.m. I feel bad. I can't remember. It was Robert and someone else. I forget her name, but might have been Stephanie. I don't remember. Anyways, they said yeah, it was like snowing real bad because they're up like 2 hours up or whatever. They said it was snowing real bad, and cause it just rained here. It was just raining.
Yeah. No, I noticed that on my drive back home yesterday. It did like just transitioned from snow to rain. Yep.
Yeah.
I walked inside of Myers there, and then when I walked out, it was like, just like, oh, it's winter again, I guess.
yeah.
What the
Well,
hell?
All right, fake spring's over. We're back to winter.
Shit. We had fake summer even.
Oh, we did. We had a couple
Yeah.
of days of nice. Dude, there were like 2 days where I didn't even have a hoodie on, and he was like, "This is nice," and now we're back to
Yep.
cold.
Back to reality.
One of the guys 3D printed that.
Yeah, it's cool.
Yeah.
It seems a little bit thin.
Yes, it was. He said it was like his first test run, and he was like, "Yeah, it's a little too small to like hold
it
it up
actually
with
seals
sleeves." But
well because of the way
yeah.
the 3D printing is with
Yeah. No, that's. I think I mentioned it to you, but I'm gonna sometime next month. I'm gonna be getting a 3D printer. I had a hamster help me with that, like what one to buy and shit. So I asked him a lot of questions. So he said when I get it in, he'll show me how to set it up. But I'll be able to 3D print a lot of shit to sell here.
Yeah.
So
This is a good idea. This is cool.
I like it. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, that's one of the like my projects is probably next month, towards the end of next month. I want to get through because I got some stuff I got to do in the beginning and middle of the month, but like towards next month I want to get that and get it in and set up and be 3D printing shit by May. Because I can even do like little Pokemon things. Like if there was a little like 3-inch Pokemon figure or something, you know, stuff like that I'm sure would sell, or like key rings or whatever. You know, there's a lot of shit I can do.
A lot of trinkets will sell real quick.
One thing I always wanted to do with the other store with Card Castle was I wanted like branded sleeves and shit, but it was prohibitively expensive to kind of do that because you had to like print several thousand, and it was like it just wasn't worth it, right? We would have never sold what we had to order. But I still kind of want to do that here, figure out a way. And so like the 3D printing, at least it's not sleeves, but like I can do deck boxes and shit, right?
Yep.
So, and then yeah, I'll probably like 3D print some dice or whatever. I can do a lot of stuff. Definitely we'll do some Pokemon stuff.
Trying to fly for you, DJ.
What's up?
Trying to fly for you.
You're good, man. Yeah, this art looks so good.
You know, I actually gotta get going soon.
Yeah. You got some shit to do before you go hang out?
Yeah, I was really lazy for my days off here. I was really lazy. But you know, I like to think of that's what my days off are for.
Yep.
Right?
They are to be lazy.
I try and wake up early on my work days and like do my cleaning and house chore shit on work days,
Yep.
and then I don't have to
That way you
think
can-
about it.
When you actually get a day to relax, you can relax.
Yeah.
If
yeah.
you don't get back too late tonight and want to talk, call me because I do want to talk some stuff. And then
I
if
could call you in
not,
the
like
car right
tomorrow
now.
or something.
I'll call you on the car ride home.
Okay.
Because yeah, that gives me 45 minutes at least.
Sure. Or like maybe tomorrow after work or something we can chat too. It's not like important, but yeah, it's stuff to talk about. So. You heading out though?
I got another 10 minutes.
Okay. See, I almost got up to give you a hug.
Yeah.
Were you an only kid, or do you have brothers and sisters, Chris?
2 brothers.
Okay. Who's the
Yeah.
youngest?
Ryan.
Are you middle or are you oldest?
Oldest.
Oh, you're oldest.
Yeah,
Okay.
we're all 2 years apart.
Nice. Did they torment you?
I tormented them, they tormented me.
Yeah.
My middle brother was really good about playing the antagonist and then being the golden child.
Oh my
Yeah.
God. That's it. We're 3 years apart. There was one time he bit himself really hard,
Oh,
left a
yep.
mark,
Yep.
and my mom, I got in trouble for it. My mom was convinced that I did it,
Yep.
so he was good with that shit.
Yep.
He was also really good growing up. On the way to school, I don't feel so good. I
Yep.
got a stomach ache.
That was my big thing. Was know how to play the system.
Still sucks.
I don't really need this place.
Yeah.
Mom, my stomach hurts. I'm gonna throw up.
Mom always felt so like
I was-
she always believed you, dude.
I was real sick on the day Pokemon Yellow released.
Yeah.
Coincidentally.
Yeah, we were like gonna race and shit on him,
Yep.
and then he just has like a several hour head start. I was so
Yeah.
pissed.
Nope. I was sick.
I was so pissed.
Oh, that's nice. You're just starting to game up? Yeah, I got 3 gym badges already.
I was so pissed that day. There was a line, right? You said I thought mom
Yeah.
said
Oh yeah,
it.
and I ran into one of the other kids at my school's moms. Yep, Sam's mom was there.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude.
I was too young to realize. I'm sure they're all gossiping about that.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah.
Fuck them all.
Yep.
I gotta try to get my I gotta get my trophies and shit and my banner ordered for the events in June this week. I had to dig out my nails and hammer too, cause I'll have to get them up on the wall when I do that, man. Kinda wanna redo this one at some point. I can make it better. Plus, it's not that expensive. That big one was like $40 or something. 40 or 50
wow, that's
bucks.
not bad
It's
at
No, no. The Grand Prix one cost me, I think, like 25. So it's like for that. That's a 2x4 and that's a 4x4. Or a 4x8, 4x8.
no,
Yeah,
I
4x8.
can see the dimensions. Though.
Yeah. So it's like it's not bad. Right, I have to do the design and everything myself, but just to get it printed, it's not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
So.
That needs an update. That is basic.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. I think I want to do something like make it special so that like all my tournament wins, like I can photograph with that behind it, like I'm standing in front of it, right? So kind of design it like that to be like that kind of promotional piece. But it has to be that size. So this place used to be a Curves, and behind that sign they had the word Curves, so it's colored a little bit different. I could never get the right color to cover, to color over the when I peeled the letters off. So it's like, I ended up covering it with that, and it works perfect. But yeah, if you pick it up and look, you'll be able to see the outline of the word Curves. Like I tried, I'm not, unless I wanted to repaint everything, which I didn't.
Yep.
So yeah, it's $1,400 and it would take a while. I was like, nope.
No thanks.
Nope. When I opened this, I opened it for basically as cheap as I could just to get the doors open. I was like, I'll worry about upgrading shit later. Just make sure it works first. So. Yeah, I saw too many horror stories about like new business goes in, they blow a ton of money, like opening, and then they're closed in 6 months. It's like, not gonna be me.
Nope.
Not gonna put money into an interior of a place I'm renting.
Yep.
And then just end up, having that issues. There was even the one, I don't know if you saw, they were in where the Best Buy used to be over here. How they split that up into like three smaller retail units. They had
Oh, what are you talking about?
you remember, or not Best Buy, sorry, Blockbuster. The Blockbuster. There was like a Total by Verizon that was over there. And I mean, they gutted the interior. They spent months fixing it up. They spent 6 months in there, and now they're closed, and it's completely vacant.
What was
It was like a cell phone store, like a Total by Verizon or whatever it was called. Yeah.
That's the business that failed.
I think so. They had one there, and then they opened one up where the cell phone store was on 4th Street and Eureka, right that corner.
Yeah.
So I think like because it was so close, they probably just shut that one down. But like I know they were doing work in there for months to fix it up. So like they put a lot of money to that interior and didn't even spend it a year in there.
Did that Hoots Wings ever open up?
They're open, yeah, they're running.
They are.
Yep.
Okay,
It took
'cause
them
they
like
were
a
in
year or
limbo
two.
forever.
Yeah.
I remember driving past that every day when I was working.
Yep.
at
This is
Walmart.
one of the nice ones.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, they're. I think they started opening like right at like cause Hooters. I think it just got public, but like they were having financial issues for a while and like bankruptcy and all that. So like that's kind of I think what delayed that over there because that's just like a division of Hooters.
Yep. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 27. 4 short.
1 gold, 3 SIR.
Yep. With 1 box left. Can't complain.
1 box and 2 packs.
2 bad. Yeah.
But yeah, you've seen that a lot with like the businesses going in and out and one of
Opening
my
the last box, Wiz.
Yeah, shit, 12 of them, man.
I remember opening cases of like Magic for singles for the store back in Card Castle, and that was like the first box was cool because it's a new set, and by the time you get to like number 3, it's like son of a bitch. It would take me a couple hours.
Sore
Yeah.
shoulders, like, come on.
I remember sitting on the floor, at the house doing it because the product would come early to the house, and like instead of going to the shops, and just cracking it, in the morning before, and yeah, it got old. 'Cause Magic sets used to be smaller, so you'd get lots of doubles. So You would have a full set by like box 4 usually.
Oh,
Box
jeez.
3, box 4 for Magic. Yeah, imagine if like the only rarity was these double rares, right?
Yeah.
And not like anything fancier. I mean, you see how quickly you got all your double rares. It's
Yeah.
somewhat similar for Magic.
I was spending the rest of the time just opening up. Like all these would just be variations of those. So what we're gonna be, well, depends how his box goes, but
But
4
yeah,
short
those-
for one master and 6 short for a second. It's not bad. 2 cases, 10 cards for 10 cards missing out of for 2 masters.
Wow.
Wish all the pull rates were like this. Jesus.
Yeah, you're just gonna need a couple $100 to pick up the singles, and you'll be good
Yep.
to go. And you like you have tradables too to kind of help trade towards them even.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you'll be able to turn that into your 2 masters. That's
Yeah.
for sure. You got a lot of tradables.
Yeah.
you remember that Barb that I always that I talked
Yeah.
about, right? The realtor friend.
Yeah.
She had one of her friends owned a business over on Dixon, that plaza where the gym is. That Anytime. It was called, what was it called? Itsy Bitsy. It was like young kid consignment store, right?
Yeah, you don't know.
And that was, yeah, she was doing good for a couple of years. Her first year open, she was like new business of the year for Southgate and shit. And then she moved right down the street over here. And I remember her telling me, she put a lot of money into the building because she was renting it, right? So she put like I think 50 or 60,000 into it in between because they needed a new AC unit and everything up top. And she made it like 8 months, and she's closed now.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I was like, well, that sucks. Feel bad for her.
Owning a business is tough,
Oh, yeah.
especially now with how many people are online.
Yeah. Hers was kind of unique, too. Like, there's not a whole lot of, like, the like, the resale shops for, the babies and toddlers and all that, right? And she said Amazon killed her, and then, it was like, because I think Theo's niche is the big one. And the bills she wasn't expecting. I think she was saying like her heat and shit was over there during the winter was like $700 a month just for like
Jesus.
DTE. Yeah. She had a little bit bigger of a space. I think it was like 3,400 square feet, but that's still like
It's still not. Like,
it got bad here. I think in January it was over 400 for DTE.
Jeez.
And I mean, I think I'm scheduled here like 32 or 34 hours open, so like my lights aren't on half the time, and I don't keep the heat super high half the time. It was still expensive, so it's like Jesus. Yeah. So I showed you this, Randy. I showed you. You saw this. So they do a Pokemon Center version of these, right? For the Pokemon Center one of this, they're inverting the colors. So it looks really cool, the Pokemon Center one.
Yeah. These old school Yu-Gi-Oh posters are still, they catch me from time to time. I thought they were back at.
Yeah, somebody brought them in, and they were sitting in my room. I want them to be displayed somewhere. I was like, cool. Because they were old Beckett posters.
Do they still come here, whoever that was?
Oh, they moved away. So I'll see them. I saw them for the Grand Prix last year. I'll probably see them for the Grand Prix this year. But it was somebody that was really nice.
Would I know?
No. I forget how they found the store, but guy's name was James. he had like a twin brother and then somebody else, like a friend he would come with. He had like a big box with like 20 something different goat decks, all fully built. So like every week he would play, he'd just pick a different one to play.
Oh well,
He just like he played for fun. He was like, yeah, I play for fun.
that's the best way to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a nice dude. Whew.
That's how I have to be anymore. If I start trying to be competitive, I get too obsessed, and then it eats up too much of my time.
Yeah.
And that's fun when you have time.
I miss
when you
that
start sacrificing
competitive.
everything
I
else
do.
for it, then it becomes a problem.
Yep.
I got the rest of my life that has to also keep happening. I could never get too competitive with any of it anymore.
I'm trying to channel mine to be like competitive against other businesses. Is like that, yeah, better than nothing, I guess. I don't know.
I spend my time in the gym.
Yeah,
And that's not about anybody else, you know, that's just about doing better
Well,
than I did the day before.
yeah, you're being competitive with yourself. That's
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I really miss the competition. That's one thing. Like, I do miss it.
Yeah.
The adrenaline rush and all that you get from winning, and
Oh yeah.
the strategy behind everything, and
Yeah.
And for me, it was like a lot of online video games. So like, I don't know. There's just another level of like online shit talk on
Yep.
top of it.
the Xbox lobbies back in the day,
Oh,
Oh,
man.
man.
Halo 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Call of Duty 4.
He had a buddy that he always played with in Halo, and his buddy was whew, really, really good shit talker.
Yeah,
Really good.
Yep. He took control of the situation real quick. Big mouth.
I think the best line I ever heard is, "You look like your parents or cousins." One more SIR before we go. Looks like Ruffin's gonna be the hard trainer to get. Only got 2 of him.
At least you got 2.
Yeah.
Is everything on? Oh, you only had. Oh no, that is 2 of the Clefairy. So you
Yeah,
have
I
2
ended
of
up pulling a
everything over
second
there.
Clefairy, yeah. Everything but
Okay.
the SIRs has 2, I believe.
Nice.
I will say, I think that Articuno is my favorite.
Already sick on that Articuno. When it got pulled at the pre-release, I was like, "Damn, that's nice." How many restrooms you wind up with? 3?
4, I think.
4?
Yeah, I think I got a 4th in there.
That'll probably end up still lining up like $50 card or something long term,
Yeah.
or 100 or something. Who knows? Prices are weird. You can't predict anything anymore.
Everything can turn into a drowsy.
That's the stupidest shit. That's the stupidest fucking shit. That
Yep.
fucking Scarlet Drowsy. There's just this like random $10 illustration rare that people decided to pump a couple of weeks ago, Randy, and now it's like $1,000 PSA 10.
Yep.
If I was smart, I would pull like 1 copy of every card out of that showcase and just like sit on it in case people started doing crazy shit.
Yeah. Definitely not a bad play. Come on, we need 1 SIR or 1 gold that I don't have to fill in that blank. You started metal detecting your packs yet?
No. No, I wouldn't do that. Fuck that. Nope.
That is the dumbest shit I've
don't-
ever seen in my life.
I don't like to sell single packs just
Nope.
because of situations like that. I don't need people accusing me of like, you
Yep.
know, scamming the packs and shit.
Yeah.
So
Oh, he weighed him and then he did this and he did that. He's got an X-ray. He's got the
Yeah.
CT machine in the back.
Nope. People used to do that all the time, like other stores. I remember back in the day. The big thing then was for Yu-Gi-Oh, because Yu-Gi-Oh was the big one, right? You could weigh your packs, so everybody would weigh their packs. Or like you'd even have kids going into like the Walmarts with like gram scales
Yep.
and weighing the loose packs and only buying that big one, the heavy ones, that kind of shit.
Do you remember that magazine promo Venusaur that everybody ripped that stupid
Yeah,
Venusaur out of the magazine?
that one should have been behind a glass case, and yeah, it took so long to find any.
Yeah, I remember being so upset I couldn't get one because every time you go to the store and find it, it'd get ripped out of the
yeah.
magazine.
I think eventually we ended up finding two, right?
I don't know.
Maybe
I don't
I'm
remember ever
misremembering.
having one myself.
Okay.
I don't think I ever got one.
I think
Or if I did, I traded somebody for it. You know.
I own two, and I think I ended up getting both through the magazine, but I could be wrong. Maybe I traded two, or bought. I don't remember, but I do own two of them. They did there's a Japanese Game Boy promo Venusaur that is that same art, so it looks really cool. I think somebody traded in a PSA 9 of that, so it's like I see that one too. It's like that's not too expensive. Maybe I'll buy it for myself if it sits here too long. I think it's like $100 or something.
Alright, last pack.
Last pack magic maybe.
Hopefully. Haven't pulled anything in a sec, so. But yeah, pull rates are definitely rebounding
That's good.
from
She got
Prismatic.
5 SIRs so
Yeah.
far.
5 SIRs will finish it.
Yep. Not too bad.
No. Very happy. Oh, God. What day is it?
I think it's all one day.
Oh, fuck. Goes back to you, so you got loose ones for...
Yeah, so if they all were unique, you would have been missing 1 SIR.
Yep.
Because you got 5 of, okay. Yeah, and then 1 gold. That's not too shabby, no, like. That's not bad. Not a bad end to the run.
Yeah, it was good.
Alrighty, I'm gonna go turn off the stream. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed.
Start cleaning up this mess. Oh.
Yeah, it's about time I leave too. Alrighty. I think I got the full show.
Yeah, you made it to the end. I wasn't sure how long you were gonna hang around for.